Yeah, we're just getting started now instead of, waiting for anything. But hello, everybody. Hope everyone's having a fantastic morning, afternoon, and evening, depending where you are. Technically, this game has music going on right now, but it's so quiet that it's like barely even registering on the OBS. Like it is that quiet. But the problem is like the sound effects are still like the sound effects are like that 1,000 times louder than the actual music right now. It's like you can hear this really, really clearly, but it's like ominous bell kind of things in the background. So I can hear it, but you probably can't. Like it is barely blipping on this thing. But welcome into Mochi. Thank you for being first. Welcome, welcome. Um but yeah, today I am going to get through at least a good chunk of Hello Charlotte episode 2. I believe this is a longer I mean, it is much longer than the first episode, but um, I'll at least get like a chunk into it, if not the full game. But very good game. I've already played it. I mean, I personally have not played it, but I watched Matcha play it a year ago on his channel. So, well, I wanted to play it again just because I've been feeling nostalgic. I ended up just stumbling into Hello Charlotte episode 1 when I was finished playing Dr. Rainier's Solve It service, just because that was a lot shorter than I was expecting, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna play Hello Charlotte. So we're back on this train again. But yeah, so it's a good game. We're gonna have some fun with it. It's very psychological horror-y, and it's gonna be a good time. But hope everyone had a good week. I'm having a sleepy day today, so like if I'm like sounding a little sleepy or if I zone out a little bit, it's just because of that. It's a bit of an EP time today. Oh my god, hi Check. Why are you in an arcade? Hello, Check from the arcade. What are you playing? I'm very curious of what you're playing at the arcade while um pulling up the stream. Like, are you playing a Miku game while uh, you just played Mario Kart? You should have. Excuse me, you should have tuned in while you were playing Mario Kart. That would have been cool. I could have pointed at you and be like, yo, this is a gamer right here. Pulled up a stream while he's playing Mario Kart. This is so cool. Now I can't do that because ooh, you played axe throwing game? Like a virtual one or like an actual axe throwing thing? Because that's a thing, that you can actually like go to places and throw an axe. I don't want to do those anymore though, because last time I did that, I pulled my arm and it made my arm hurt for a while. So I don't want to do those anymore. No, he actually threw axes. It was neat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It is neat. My friend Mon really loves going to the axe throwing things, and she's actually very good at it, but I can't do it anymore. Just because, like, I pulled my arm back because you have to, like, grab the axe, like, hold it at a certain angle, then throw it in a certain way so you don't get hurt. And for some reason, I did everything perfectly, and my arm still got pulled. It was like a shoulder era pull or something. So, man. Yeah, I think it was just like it was before I turned 30 too, so I couldn't even like blame it on my age at that point. I was like still 29. And I'm just like, God damn it. I can't do anything now. Kick your ass. Oh. Mom's been getting like bullseyes in the axe throwing. It's like insane. Um like she cause she threw us she sent yeah, she sent us a video when she did this, but she literally like double threw an axe. Like she had an axe in both hands, threw them both at two targets and hit bullseyes in both targets. It was insane. um Absolutely insane behavior over there. I can never, because I'm afraid of my arm getting pulled again. I know, right? Never get on Mon's bad side. She knows how to throw an axe like a motherfucker. uh but yeah, I hope you're having a good time at the arcade. Play some Waka for me if Waka is available. If it's not available, please ask them to put Waka in there. because Waka is a very good rhythm game, and more arcades in general should have that, not just round ones. I don't think round one should be hogging that machine. You'll ask them, perfect. This is great. This is the best day of my life. I don't even know where you are, but the fact that another Waka machine is potentially being installed somewhere is like the greatest thought to put into the universe right now. Man, I miss round one. When I was in Baltimore, I lived in a half hour away from round one, and I no longer live near round one, and it's very sad because man, those are good places to go to. They had Waka. That's my stipulation to like, is an arcade good? Do they have Waka? And if they don't, bad arcade there. Go back to the drawing board because you clearly haven't thought enough about this experience. Um, yeah, like I don't even live near a place that has any Japanese rhythm games. It's so sad. Cause like even if they don't have Waka, I would accept a Mai Mai. Mai Mai is another like I just like the washing machine ones. Like the ones that look like a washing machine. Those are the fun ones. Except for there's one washing machine style rhythm game that I don't like too much. It's called Chrono something or another. It's like a clock based rhythm game, and I didn't like it too much. That's the exception to the rule though. So if they if they have the stupid clock rhythm game and not and not Waka, that's kind of shitty. Anyway, let's get started with Hello Charlotte. It's a longer one compared to episode 1 because episode 1 was very, very short. But this is Hello Charlotte episode 2, Requiem Aeternam Deo. I don't know what language that is. It's probably Latin. Inside a dream, I laugh and the world laughs with me. Inside a dream, I forget and the world forgets with me. Inside a dream, I am the world. Hello, world. Hello, Charlotte. Etherrain presents Hello, Charlotte episode 2, Requiem Aeternam Deo. I don't know what that means. As the seasons die one by one, the slumbering god's heavy eyelids open once again. A choir of voices echoes in a fog-filled box of a mind. I must be dreaming. Since the Oracle became a part of me, my dreams always take place in here. A pitch-black land where time does not exist. For these 3 years, I've slept next to them in deafening silence. This time, it's different. The Oracle is awake. Oh, hey! Good morning, Seth. Today we will get up, go to school, and go back to sleep again. Please take care of me. Alright, day 1. Is it morning already? Meow. Meow? I feel a paw poke my face. Just a few more minutes. Meow. It sounded almost reprimanding. Magcat nuzzles against my cheek. Right, you must be hungry. Just wait a bit. Cough, cough. Ugh. I look at my hand. It's covered in something dark. It's not blood. Weird. Meow. It's nothing, don't worry. Umbrella Man was right. Over these years, my health really did become worse. We still have a bit of time before school, Seth. Let's feed Magcat and greet everyone on our way. New task, feed Magcat. New task, greet everyone. New task, go to school. Alright. True Realm research. I don't feel sleepy just yet. There's a drawing inside. Look at it. Yeah. Aw, happy birthday. It's a drawing of me and Anri. Who is this? Seth, don't tell me you don't remember. It's my friend Henrietta. She always tells me to call her Anri, though. She drew this picture for my birthday. So nice of her, isn't it? The kingdom of God is within you. Welcome to the Data Omnicube. Do not turn off the screens. Do not disturb the neighbors. Do not speak of the house tenants. Doors. 1. Be polite to the doors with the puppeteer symbol. 2. Bring elevator doors a cool sticker. 3. Only users with X in their names have access to doors with the puppeteer symbol. Okay. Omnicubes. Omnicubes, short for omnipotent cubes, are multitask devices that allow the transportation, duplication, creation, or disintegration of organic matter and the storage of data. Please do not put liquid soap inside the Omnicubes, as it may result in unforeseen consequences. Tenants. List of registered first floor tenants: Charlotte Wiltshire, Felix Honecker, Henry Huxley, Bennett, Aiden, Magcat. Oh my god. Actually, I have thought about my place in society. It's at the top. And it's a fucking crime against nature that all these people are... Yeah, you tell them, Vel. Yeah, you tell them. Oh my god, hi, Azza. How you doing? Hope everything fantastic one. And welcome in Vel as well. Hope everything fantastic one. If we have to... Everyone has to band together to fight to make sure the Vel gets to the top. Yeah. Welcome to the Teleport Omnicube. Okay, oh, I can teleport to the bathroom or the kitchen. Oh my god, hi. Hi. I'm having a very sleepy day. So, you know. Eden, the god delusion, the joyous wisdom. Clothes, hairpins, microchips, cockroaches. One of these items is not like the others. Okay. There we go. Shift is run. Leberby. The Anarchist Cookbook, now with more recipes. Kaboom! Advanced chemistry for explosives enthusiasts. I just want to be Will Ferrell or whoever the super popular comedy guy is who uses fame for hire and place. Yeah, oh yeah, that's Adam Sandler. Like, it's kind of well known that Adam Sandler's the dude who just like, hey, want to make a movie and use it as an excuse to go on vacation together. I think it's pretty great. Like based way of approaching film, you know? Yeah, close enough. Like same genre, I guess. Education program information booklet. Read. Tip number 1: socialize every day. Socialization is a core element of the education program. Tip number 2: report any suspicious activity on school grounds. Tip number 3: don't feed stray animals on school grounds. Stay safe and ensure the safety of your fellow students. Yeah, well, we have to. It's part of the school education program. The system exposed, the hidden anarchy in order. Science Fiction Almanac, 26th edition. Huxley moved most of his books to the basement. Now it's mostly magazines on the shelf. If I leave, crash into your car, I kissed your cat, indecent, web browser history? Mother's shelf is growing bigger, isn't it? What's Mother looking at? Never trust a salesman, cold-hearted janitor, alpha physicist. I didn't know it was possible, but somehow these romance book titles would change for the worse. Wait, these are romance titles? Oh man. Can't wait to, you know, get comfortable on the couch, light a candle, get some like chocolate-covered strawberries and read The Alpha Physicist. Is there a romance book that's on in the category of alpha physicist, please? The year I had a pay rise. Embrace the overtimer in you. Phone's been broken for a while. Some papers are lying on the table. Take a peek. Yeah. It's Huxley's handwriting. An essay regarding the educational program translated to human speak. I find the socialization system rather pointless, thus unnecessary for an individual. I sincerely believe it is up to the student whether to socialize or not. With our reanimation technology, we can bring back to life both dead and hollow people alike, even if they don't express sentient behavior afterwards. Okay. Okay, the hallway. Morning! In high spirits like usual. Good morning, Bennett. Mind explaining why my bathtub is filled with acid? Just asking. Bennett flees the scene. Should we chase after him? Nah, let's leave the scolding to Aiden. A neat freak's fury can drag even Bennett out of the extreme procrastination. If you slap Colder Alpha with the character description title to instant romance novel True. to basement to school. Well, I haven't greeted everyone yet. Oh my god, hi Arsenic. Welcome in, hope you're having a fantastic one. We're playing Hello Charlotte, episode 2. Are you ready for some existentialism? Let's fucking go! Kitchen. Acquired bag food. A meaty smell is coming from the oven. Aiden says he burns mischievous children in it in Christmas. A kitchen sink and a trash bin beneath it. Cabinets are full of glass bottles. They smell of lavender soap. Cabinets are... okay, same thing. Today's special meal is made of failed expectations and lost hope for humanity. Mad Cat purrs with enjoyment. That's a good cat. The bowl is half empty. Or half full. Okay, so we fed our cat. A toilet. Toilet paper smells like apple pie. It's almost scary how far humanity has progressed with inventions. There's only a monthly supply of liquid soap inside. Take some? Yeah. Acquired soap bottle. It's blueberry flavored. There's an acidic smell coming from the plastic bag in the bathtub. Yeah, it's better not to touch it. Okay. Okay, TV room looks different. For a bit. Just a quick look then, we have to hurry. Today in Panopticon TV, truth about eco-food revealed. Who would have known the green labels were put on packages only to raise their price? Watch us at 7 p.m. to find out more. Which channel? Yeah. With brand new scientifically testified antibiotic technology, you don't have to store our milk products in the fridge. Without any life forms in your yogurt, it will never spoil. Best before, best forever. Yeah, switch channel. Life going too fast? Tired of the rush? We've got you covered. For just $9.99, 1 minute will last twice as long. Slow-O-Zone, just one pill to savor the moment. Okay. Oh. Complimenting me this early in the morning? I've missed your first thing. I don't know what you complimented me on. Whatever. So cold. By the way, wasn't there a kitchen before? Must be the house's structure changing again. Try the second door on the right. Listen, you'll be late for school. Also, take these. Use them after socializing or you'll die in the spot later. Last one sounds like hell. Acquired anxiety pills. Felix doesn't look like he's up for a chat anymore. Chemicals are bubbling inside the flasks. One flew over the Coel's nest. Simulacres and simulation. Flatland. Need whatever those are. Anxiety pills? They exist. The snake who ate its tail. Player synthesizer. Okay, so we did that. Okay, violent room. It's locked. Okay, dissection room. This one has been operated on for a few weeks. Poor thing. The badge in his suit reads Lecter. The name's Goodwin. His name appears to be Archibald. It's Baldwin. Inside are a bunch of detached limbs. Warning! Mutant spiders inside, it reads on the label. Huxley is operating on a patient. He's bringing the bone pieces together with super glue. Dr. Huxley! Oh, how are you, little Charlotte? Oh, come to think of it, you're not so little anymore. To think human children grow so fast. Felix hasn't grown an inch in these years, but look at you! Some things just don't change, do they? Haha. Dr. Huxley. Yeah? How is he doing? Ah, Felix? Haven't you seen him upstairs? I thought you two get along rather well. Since my health started to get worse, we haven't spoken much. It's as if he's avoiding me. Ah, sorry, I was thinking out loud. It's okay. Come for advice whenever you feel like it. No, whatever would be a bad idea, actually, as I am a busy man. How about making an appointment in advance, then? Thank you, Dr. Huxley. I appreciate the sentiment, but you really don't have to. I sincerely hope you two make up. Especially since my cute nephew hasn't got anyone his age to talk to, just like Bennett. Am I talking too much? You should hurry to school. Here, have a sticker. Acquired a sticker. Okay, Archibald, get out of the way. It's still breathing. The specimen looks like living bowels with eyes. I briefly wonder if it has a vertebrae inside. Okay. Access denied. Doors with a puppeteer symbol open only to those with an X in their name, Seth. But Huxley reprogrammed this one to let his crew workers through. So Florence and the others might be here. Good morning, Aiden. Good morning to you as well, dear girl. I hope you have forgotten that we are... I hope you haven't forgotten that we have a piano lesson this evening. Of course not. It would be a pity if you missed your practice. I'll be waiting for you in the piano room. Piano room. We'll come back here later. The dresses are in perfectly symmetrical position on both sides. Okay, we still haven't greeted anyone yet. Be rude to leave. Okay. So let's see if Huxley can let us in. Or Felix. What word of "you'll be late" don't you understand? There's a door that won't open for me. There's no X in Charlotte. Could have asked Huxley for it. He's busy. I'm busy too. Ah! Fine, lead the way. Yay! Felix had joined the party. I hope you don't get decapitated this time, Felix. We'll be all good. Alright, more groom. Hi, Florence. Oh, right on time. Can you hold some of this useless junk for me? I think I stole too many light bulbs, so Dr. Huxley might start suspecting me. Ah, sure, I can help. Here you go. Pepper spray, pepper spray, pepper spray. Acquire pepper spray. Thanks for your cooperation. Alright. Can I return to work now? Sure, thank you. Okay, let's go to school. Now then, onwards to school, Seth. No disturbing neighbors. The door we need is the last one. No open doors today. Rude. I'll leave this one to you, Seth. Riddles are your credo, aren't they? Okay. Oh, I forgot how much I love the icons for Charlotte in this game. They're so cute. Alright, stuff. Sticker. I take out the sticker and place it on my bag. What a nice sticker you have here. Where are we going, dear friend? You're already here. Okay. Got it, buddy. Alright. Let's beat some sense into this freak. A few punches will make him respect his elders, yeah? This looks bad. Can't we help somehow, Seth? It's too dangerous. So we'll just leave? No, I'll look into it. If only we had something to use. Oh wait, pepper spray. I have pepper spray. Great. We have a pepper spray with us. Aha, so who's filthy now? Feel like apologizing yet? I have nothing to apologize for. Is that so? Why don't we cut out that tongue of his if he has nothing to say? Wouldn't it be too cruel to ruin such a pretty face? Then don't we do something more fun? As I take a step closer, one of the students notices me. And who are you? I'm sorry to interrupt, but... Psh! Haven't your parents taught you? Violence is no good. Ah! My eyes! Get it off! Run, quick! I reach out to the boy's wrist. He slaps it away. Ah, I didn't mean to. Later about that. Run! Right, running. Take a leap down? Yeah. Phew! We got away. Huh. Are you okay? My body is too fragile. Throat hurts. The boy pants heavily, barely standing. He's completely out of breath. Seems like PE is not your best subject. Charlotte, he just got beaten up. You're so small. How did you distract them? All thanks to pepper spray. I wave the thumb-sized bottle before his eyes. He barely looks up. Florence says box cutters and pipes are fine and all, but they're not as effective in a big fight. I see. What'd you do to them anyway? As I have said, nothing. They're contaminated. I only commented on that. That's what all the filth deal is about. More importantly, wouldn't these people target you? Why would they? There's nothing to worry about. Everyone in school loves me. Moreover, I'll always have Seth on my side. What's important right now is that I helped a fellow schoolmate. Schoolmate? It's our school's uniform you're wearing, aren't you? Is it? Now, let's hurry. Got it. Sorry, Seth gets grumpy if we're late to class. I can show you the way to the infirmary. New task, find infirmary. New task, find class. Oh, I'm blessed to catch a glimpse of our princess in the morning. Garden. Seth, we need to take them to the infirmary. Infirmary. Here it is. The nurse here is kind, so don't worry. I see. Thank you. The boy disappears behind the door. The poster says pets not allowed, but you know, I've seen stray mad cats in the garden. Ah, someone might hear. Is it the principal room? Yeah, sure. Initiating evaporation process. Did I forget to save? Shit. I forgot about that. Okay. I'm way back here. Okay. Let's speed through this. Okay. Go here. Then that. You gotta talk to Huxley. Get out of the way of the door. I'm trying to speed run here. Come on, guys. I'm trying to speed run. Thank you. Okay, talk to Aiden. And don't think I missed anything. Did I feed the Mad Cat already? Let's check. Bowl's empty. Okay. Go. Alright. Felix, help me. Thank you, Felix. Baby boy, even though you're not quite a baby boy anymore. You're grumpy and probably a teenager. Okay, Florence, give me the pepper spray. Okay, by Felix. And off to school. Okay, then sticker. Okay, third floor is restricted access. There you go. Alright, let's save here. Oh, wait. Okay. Alright. Alright, rerun. Rerun and don't get vaporized by the principal's office. Right. And we'll save here. A wonderful day, isn't it? Second floor, yeah. I don't remember this place. My class should be among these doors. Class A1. If only I could be of help. Quarantine. Currently unavailable. Under construction. Currently held in second dimension. Class C4 for UPhone and F-book users only. I've got a high techno. How you doing? Oprah Big and Fantastic One. Okay, so I tried going into a door. I tried going to the principal's office and I got vaporized. That's why. I have not been turned into a Vaporeon. No. Only for cool kids. Just denied. Gone with the wind. Gone with the wind. Kept in isolation until summer. Is this it? Passed at A1? I don't have one. Let me tell you a secret. If you open the first door with the white door pass, you'll get into A1. Okay, but I don't have the door pass. The student's head explodes into a million pieces as brains are scattered all around the floor. The student continues to browse the web on his phone despite losing his head. Ah, hate it when that happens. That was very— I know, right? So rude. Organ harvesting in progress. Access denied. There's no D in your name. Access denied. Student's head explodes into a million pieces. There weren't much brains to begin with. Oh, Charlotte, what the fuck? She looks at an exploded dude's head and he's like, oh, well, there wasn't much to begin with. No entry for lunatics. What the fuck, door? Alright. No one seems to notice that his head exploded. Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? Toxic level above normal. Access denied. Charlotte did. Shroom soup in preparation. Infested with head crabs. In this class, we appreciate Crocs. Access denied. Error 404. Okay. To remember which doors I can enter. Only I could be of help. One problem is that the shift button is also the skip button, so I kind of have to be careful with it. A2. I'm sorry, I'm a bit lost here. Have you seen class A1 somewhere here? Why yes, the very first door leads to A1, but you can't get there without a pass. Then where can I get it? My friend from D3 had one, go ask him. Okay, D3. Let me tell you a secret. If you open the first door with the white door pass, you get to A1. Okay, this is D3, right? Or no? Past the A1, I don't have one. Oh, wait. A pass? I'm so sorry, I already gave it to the girl in F4. You definitely should go there. Does that mean the Charlotte does not appreciate Crocs? Oh, but yeah, she doesn't even have Crocs on. So F3. Wait, was it F3? Or something else? Go double check. F4, okay. Not the head crab place. Why didn't you come sooner? I've already lost my pass at a bet. Why don't you go to C2 and beg for it? Alright. You want a pass? If you take my trash, I'll give it to you. Accept the offer? Yeah. Really? Yeah. Here you go. Acquired trash. What else do you need? I gave you the pass already. Okay. That's A1. Oh, pass. I searched the plastic bag. Found white door pass. Used the white door pass. Finally. My head is spinning after all this running. I go to my place. Someone taps my shoulder. Psst. Henry, what took you so long? I thought we were going to check homework before class. My bad. I ran into some trouble on the way here. Oh, really? Wiltshire, Warhol, no talking in class, please. Henry loudly clicks her tongue. We're sorry, teacher. You apologize too. I'm sorry. All right. Attention everyone, we have a new student in our class. Please introduce yourself. Hello. There's no name that can define me, but you can refer to me as C. I am the god of this world. Real huge Lucas Rune Factory 5 energy. I am a god. The class explodes with laughter. Do not be afraid. I won't be staying here long. Take your seat, Mr. Wordsworth. Class starts. I try to focus on the teacher's speech. Ahem. Today our topic is the trial and soul cubes. As you all know, Since you've turned 15, you're now able to see your soul cubes. Soul cubes store your soul data, as the name implies. It's speculated that soul cubes are just smaller omnicubes, which raised a controversy among our scientists. If soul cubes are omnicubes, then aren't we just meat armor they control? I'm sure you've heard these kind of news. Just like any data storage, soul cubes can become corrupted. That's where the trial comes in. The trials exist for helping the defective. Their cubes will be formatted and debugged. Our school is proud to certify that it's usually one person a year, but sometimes it's two. As you all know, the annual 75th trial will be held quite soon, which all of you will attend for the first time. Who can explain the purpose of the trial? It's for correcting the defective. Right. The trial exists for the sole purpose of providing help to our students. A public vote among students and teachers alike will be held to determine a defective student among us. Tell me, who has a defective cube? Anybody? Remember, it's someone who will amount to nothing if not provided help. Now class, how do we avoid cube corruption? We go to school, we abide the rules, we socialize. Very good. Now, let's proceed with the lesson. It's lunch break. I look at Anri. We always eat together after all. She looks like she's about to cry. Did something happen? Oh no. I forgot my wallet. Even though I wanted to buy us a meal today, I'm so worthless. Don't say that. I'll buy us something. Really? You'll do that for someone like me? You're not at fault, Anri. It happens to everyone. Yay, I'll be waiting on the rooftop. Yep, see you later. Let's go, Seth. Let's buy some apples and activate the warp points while we're at it, shall we? Only apples? I don't really feel like eating much today. Sorry. Actually, I feel like I could throw up at any moment. New task. To canteen. New task. Activate warp point. Alright. Let's eat. Nice dress, Wiltshire. Did you see that god imposter? I think he needs help. No, he's a god. He's the god of this world. The trial will right all your wrongs. Although you're already an angel. Ah, how do I envy you? You always look so pretty. Warp point activated. This is the canteen. Where to? Aha. He either grows out of it or he makes it work. The public education system works like that. Yeah. Can I take a photo with you? I want it framed on my bedside. I support you in anything you do. Good luck. I wish I was as cute as you are. Am I worthy of talking to you? Socialization is the key to see another day. Remember, you gotta socialize or else they'll kill you. Or send you to, reformatting. It's the fourth dimensional perception for you. Everyone's a pyramid. Let's not disturb anyone. Socializing your head looks, but exactly. It's a bit disturbing to think I appear as a pyramid to these people. It won't open. I stood on the floor in silence. Soon enough, the door opens. I can hear the footsteps of someone running away. Huh. Washing internal organs in the sink is strictly prohibited. Well, that was a thing. Alright, they're just all gone. Oh, this is the roof. Where else am I gonna wash them? I'm sorry, Vel, you can't wash them here. You have to find another sink to do it at. A lovely... wait. Oh, a lovely girl is talking to me on a lovely day. I'm so happy. Anyway. Math magics. Unconventional ways to use internal organs. 99 reasons you shouldn't leave home after school. How to peel an apple without hurting yourself. Quantum physics in pictures. How I became successful by procrastinating. Written by me. Delicious worm soup recipes. How to treat canteen food poisoning. One reason you should stay outside after school. Get a job by playing apps. Why you should say no to learning by heart. Library catalog. Okay, second floor. So we can get our food. Changing room. You're the main character here. Better sit with someone more important than me. Our god is over there sitting all alone. Poor thing. A goddess shouldn't sit with commoners like us. That new boy looks so lonely. Maybe he needs a good friend. Like you, for example. I wonder who'll be chosen for the trial this year. I wanted to do something that'd make me special, but I ended up procrastinating. Again. C is poking at the canteen food. It's poking back. Hi again. Oh, hello. Mind if I join you? No, not at all. Andrew's waiting for me, but talking for a moment wouldn't hurt, right? He seemed a bit better. Yes, it could have been worse if it wasn't for your intervention. The nurse patched me up a little. She said I'll recover soon. Although I still appear to have trouble with verbal communication. I see. Is it true that you're the god of this world? Ah, no wonder you're curious. That is the only thing I'm sure of since my awakening in this form. In fact, I tried to get rid of this vessel immediately. But who would have known that a human's preservation instinct was this strong? I couldn't put a scratch on myself. I was afraid of the pain. Curious, right? Not only that, I do not know the reason why I'm here. Needless to say, it is not only a great inconvenience, but also a waste of time. I want to get rid of this body as soon as possible, but there's surveillance everywhere. Kind of ironic that the rules forbid self-harm, but not violence, is there? That's why I'm looking for a way out. Say, do you wish to aid me? When I return to my heavenly domain, I'll definitely... Look! She's about to jump! Oh yeah, huge trigger warning, by the way, for themes of suicide. I forgot to put that at the beginning of the stream, but huge trigger warning for themes of suicide throughout the game. What? Really? That Eiler? Huh? Everyone's gathering by the windows. Somebody gasps. Unknowingly, I find myself running outside. What's with the commotion? I can't see. I know her. It's our class representative. Scarlett Eiler, an all-A student and a student council member. An athlete and unrivaled beauty who always gets what she wants. An ideal person. We never really spoke, but she was always the one to establish discipline in our class. Now that I think of it, Scarlett Eiler was a scary person. Unapproachable and reserved, she gave us an air of intimidation by her very presence. Why would such a strong person give up on her very life? Now I'll never know. Artificial suns shone upon the school, the students, and the ambulance workers who arrived. Scarlett Eiler was no longer in this world. I exhaustedly cover myself with blankets, falling asleep as my head hits the pillow. To die, to sleep, to sleep, to sleep, to sleep. Perchance to dream, aye, the pangs of time, the rub. For in the past, pale cast of troubles, and errors of outrageous fortune. Ahem. Hello there. Apologies for that little speech test. Your language is a bit tricky, but I'm a fast learner. You? Don't look so surprised. It's simply the form your mind gave us. Seems like, despite your initial bravado, you're subconsciously afraid of us. So we took a more masculine form, although the concept of gender does not apply to us. Feel free to refer to us as Frey from now on, if you feel like it. After all, our appearance right now is one of a male Pythia. Oh. Am I dreaming? Technically you are. However, the fact that we'll meet next time you go to sleep, and the next time after that remains. I slumber by day and wake up by night. Aye, wasn't it us just a moment ago? Isn't it easier for you to talk to me this way? Yes, I suppose so. You look sullen. A girl from my class committed suicide. A pity? Were you friends? We weren't. Acquaintances? Not really. A complete stranger then. Should it matter? Don't put it like that. We're classmates. You are sorrowful now that she's gone, but you couldn't care less during your lifetime. Have you ever had a conversation? No, She was so unapproachable, an ideal person. What can a miserable person like me talk about with someone this perfect? Thinking that, you gave up completely. That's the same as being indifferent. No, it's not like that. You're exaggerating things. Only so that you'd be honest with yourself. Wouldn't anyone be sad if someone died? I'm afraid I cannot understand that. If that person wasn't important to you up until this moment, why do you feel down? No, even worse, you feel obligated to feel sad. Deep inside, you know you have no reason to be. Why not be true to yourself? Is human empathy such a foreign concept to you? Oh my god, welcome back. You're back at K/Aira's place. Aira's making a cake. Oh my god. Can I have some? I want some cake. Empathy. You humans have a rather twisted understanding of it. If death of some specimen you weren't involved with bothers you, then why not bawl your eyes out whenever you see a piece of meat on your plate? That animal must have suffered a lot more than some misunderstood teenage girl just to make your supper delicious, no? It's not the same, you'll say. I didn't. Say, whoa, check. You'll say Vela piece, but not me? What the fuck? But in the end, it is. You're all animals, yet your kind puts yourselves above all. Oh my, what a plot twist. Who would have known that the concept of empathy applies only to your fellow humans? Ah, it truly never ceases to amaze me how you humans love to make a mountain out of a molehill. You'll never understand. I said you could have one. Okay, fine. I believe you. Let's put my piece of the ear. Oh my god, Vel, thank you so much. How can you know the sadness of losing someone if you and Pythias were all connected? And united you stayed even when somebody died. For us, when somebody dies, the connection is lost forever. Huh. Do you really think it was always this way? That all Pythias willingly gave up their very egos for the sake of becoming one with everybody? Frey laughs. It echoes throughout the mind space. Stay in the fog if you wish to. Isn't it safer like that? Although I'd love to converse with you more, it looks like it's time for you to open your eyes. Who can it be at this hour? Open the door? Yeah. Wise choice. Good evening. No, it can't be. Since when did you start to use doors, Umbrella Man? I figured it'd be nice to be polite once in a while. Especially since I'm using this vessel. Let's have some tea, shall we? Sure, come in. Now, what's with the suspicious look? I merely come for a friendly chat. You see, I've received no orders from my employer recently, so I took this chance to have a small vacation. So you're slacking off. Don't put it in such an unsightly way. Believe me, even a workaholic like me can't let this opportunity pass by. After all, such a chance comes in once in an eternity. Umbrella Man chuckles at his own words. Wonderful, isn't it? Suppose it is. You always seem so busy. And believe me, I truly am. But enough about me. How's school? Well, I helped a classmate today. Oh, you needn't have. Why so? I'll spare you the details, but there's something I know for a fact. That boy was destined to die in that alleyway. That's just cruel. See, he is a good person. He doesn't deserve it. It's not about deserving, my dear. It's just that his sole existence threatens this world. I'd put it that way. As long as he exists, this route is doomed for a bad ending, no matter what you and your beloved puppeteer do. I hope I made myself clear. Anyhow, I'm glad to see you in good spirits despite your worsening condition. Is it that bad? It wouldn't be an exaggeration if I answered with a yes. The circles under your eyes have gotten darker, skin color more pale than ever. Have you been eaten properly? I don't feel like it recently. My, you have a doctor living under the roof with you. Why don't you pay him a visit? Or are you afraid to admit your condition has been worsening even more? You're right, I really should. Yet you haven't done so. I don't want to cause anyone any more trouble. So that's the reason you're reluctant to take measures. I see. Oh, youth. I used to be young once too, you know. That sounds weird when you say it wearing a boy's face. Hush, this is merely a vessel after all. Pay it no mind. Anyhow, friendly chat aside, but recently the number of abnormalities in this dimension has been increasing. Screens and door locks malfunctioning, world expanding, people missing, a living hell. Do you know anything in regards to that matter? Have anything to tell me, perhaps? Well, the Oracle is... My, don't tell me the slumbering god has awoken. Might it be that your body has begun to collapse under the pressure of the Oracle's corpse rotting inside of you? When you put it in such a light-hearted tone, I'm almost not worried of what will eventually happen to me. Death is merely a release, my dear. Still, leaving this world might be too early for me, sir. Umbrella Man shrugs. Well, it is your choice, as it was your choice to stop taking the pills. I don't need those anymore. Uh-oh. Right, you don't. Just keep in mind that the Oracle is no longer the divine being you met 3 years ago. For it's not but the rotting corpse of a god, no longer sentient nor self-aware, with your very mind giving it shape. A parasite of your mind. That's what my employer would say anyway. And look at the time! I'm afraid I must leave, or your humble puppeteer will scold me for robbing you for sleep hours. Right, Mr. Seth? Ha. See you, Umbrella Man. Stay well. Umbrella Man leaves. I fall asleep the moment my head hits the pillow. Well, that could go worse, I guess. Yeah. Welcome back, Miss Wiltshire. Sorry, I don't feel like talking. Is that so? Well then, I won't burden you with conversations. Instead, how about a bedtime story? Owen, don't stand so far away. Come sit beside me. Sorry, I'm not very comfortable around you. Is that so? Well, there's no helping it. It's all a dream, remember? So make yourself at home. I reluctantly sit beside Frey. Now, back to the story. Do you know of the tale of the ink and paper princess? In our land during the pre-Oracle era, it was part of a psychology test. It was made to be unfinished, and the one who read it had to write the ending themselves. It's surprising how much one can learn about another person just by having them write a few sentences. Want to listen to my version? I don't have the other choice, do I? So much for free will, right? Well then. A pitiful ink-black princess that looked for minds alike who ended up in prison of Paper Kingdom. But the story didn't end there. Time passed, and the Paper Princess herself came to visit the prisoner. The two became acquaintances shortly after, and the Ink Princess was freed from imprisonment. The Ink Princess taught Paper Princess writing, and no paper in the city was blank anymore. They obtained power known as knowledge. Paper Princess couldn't be happier. Yet having spent so much time with Ink Princess, she became stained with Ink Princess's pitch black color. Day by day, the Paper Princess became more and more soaked in jet black ink, until she was indistinguishable from the Ink Princess herself. That would be the end of the story. She fell asleep, huh? By the way, hello there, Mr. Seth. Is that how Miss Wiltshire calls you? Huh, what a joke. You must be thinking that you're in control. What are you even here for, I wonder? You weren't even supposed to exist in this world. Ha, I know. You must be looking for answers. But I'm afraid you won't be getting any. Because you see, Miss Wiltshire's an unreliable narrator. They do. It's getting worse. What time is it? Oh no. Henry hates when I'm late. Hurry, use the Warp Omnicube. Are you sure? Of course, silly. Skipping school is against the rules. You would know that better than anyone. Today we will get up, go to school, and go back to sleep. Remember? Okay. Oh, it's unavailable for use. No time for walking around, Seth. Welcome to Warp Omnicube. Warp to school grounds, yeah. The trial will right all your wrongs. Although you're already an angel. Anri! Anri doesn't even turn her head in my direction. Miss Warhol? Welcome in, Saint. Thank you for the lurk. I lightly tap her shoulder. Anri finally turns around. She's on the verge of tears. Charlotte Wiltshire. Yes? Why didn't you come to eat lunch with me yesterday? I waited and waited and waited until everyone left, until the bell rang, but you never came. Henry began tearing up again. I'm sorry. Guess I just wasn't myself yesterday, and also someone fucking died. I went home straight after that happened, you know? Henry locks me in a hug, hiding her face in my sweater. Her hold is so strong I can barely breathe. I thought you didn't want to spend time with me anymore. I thought that you hated me. I thought. I pat Henry's head. There's no way that could happen, right? Friends don't abandon each other. Yet you did the opposite. You liar. Please forgive me, I won't do that anymore. But Henry, someone fucking died. Do you promise? I promise. You'll have to swallow 1,000 needles if you break it. Okay. Oh, well, we got some classic bullying going on. Death is relative, of pain to your friends is permanent apparently. Yeah. Let's start our class. Today's topic is the world. The house is the world. Jesus Christ. The house has 11 floors in total. With its structural elements changing their location on a monthly basis. All transportation in the house is carried through using elevators and warp technology. The food in the house is generated by Omnicubes. The waste is disposed of by Omnicubes. The materials necessary for production are generated by omnicubes. It is speculated that the 11th floor is populated entirely by omnicubes, whose intelligence exceeds humanity's by 400%. Not again. Are you okay, Miss Wiltshire? I'm alright. I just need to use the bathroom. You may go. Oh no, we gotta socialize. Oh, initiating socialization with beheaded student. Oh fuck, gotta socialize. Talk. Do I have skills? I've, okay, I get a smile. Beheaded student, yeah. Okay, okay. No effect! Oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna talk. Just gonna talk to him. Okay. Okay. We're on it. We're on it. Talk some more. Okay, it's working. There we go. We won. Socialization successful. And so sleeping obtained. There we go. We're doing it. We're doing socialization. That's how it happens in real life. Okay, I need to go to the room. It's socialization. It's socialization. And oh yeah, by the way, the rewards for successfully doing socialization is art. So look, SR sleeping. See, it's cute. All the bonuses are little art pieces. I love it. The tap doesn't work. I vomit into the sink. It becomes black from the ink. Ugh. I noticed C standing by the sink nearby. My head must be spinning so much that I didn't notice him. C washes his hands and face again and again, frantically pressing the soap dispenser button over and over. I carefully place a hand on his shoulder. It stiffens at the touch. Stop it, you'll get blisters on your hands. I can't. I washed off most of the soup, but I still feel dirtied. Soup? My fellow students smashed my head into worm soup. Oh, it must have felt horrible. Yeah. In fact, everything I touch feels contaminated. I just can't shake off the feeling of disgust. I see. Suddenly conscious of myself, I removed my hand from C's shoulder. How about you? You don't look well. I've known better days, I have to admit. But I'll manage. Seth is there for me. Is that so? Oh, the lesson has ended. I left my bag there. See you later. I wave to C. He waves back with a little uncertainty, as if testing the new gesture. My bag's gone. What is it, Miss Wiltshire? I'm very sorry, but I can't find my belongings. The class laughs. Maybe someone accidentally took it. Excuse me, I'll go look for it. Teacher, can I go too? Why would you, Miss Warhol? Because I want to help, of course. Two heads are better than one. Okay, you can go. Andrew runs to me with a happy grin. I'll help, Charlie. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate it. New task. Look for the bag. Alright, let's look. I feel like saying that to a headless person is some sort of insult. Maybe. Don't think it's here. Why don't you think it's here, Anri? Why don't you think? Infirmary. Charlie, are these yours? I don't know. All the pencils and pens are covered in mud. Look, it's yours too, right? This textbook costs a lot. There's another textbook. I wonder who did this. Oh, and I like this notebook. The pages are completely soaked. Maybe there was some kind of misunderstanding. There's no way it is. Henry picks up another notebook. Did I do something wrong? Even the pages of my book of truth are torn out, even though I worked so hard at keeping it tidy. Those bastards. How could they do this to you? I think it's some kind of mistake. There's no way it is. Like I said, it's okay. Unforgivable. 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 Enough of this. I'll report it to the teacher. Henry leaves before I could protest any further. Looks like we found everything. I don't feel like going to class anymore. Let's go home, Seth. I'm home. Took you long enough. Hey, what happened? Is something wrong? You're covered in blood. Don't worry, it must be mine. That's exactly what I'm worried about, stupid. You need to see Huxley now. There's nothing important, really. Uncle's rule. No objections from the sick. Felix clumsily drags me to the basement stairs, tugging me by the sleeve. What are you doing even? I talked to God today. Oh no, this looks worse than I thought. Might as well check your brain function too. Should I start with the good or bad news? Just kidding, I was planning to tell you the good news first anyway. Does that mean they would be fine if it wasn't her blood? Maybe. Well, good news is I know what it is. Bad news is that it's nearly incurable. I see. So what exactly are these, Uncle? Heart wounds, as I like to call them. This kind of disease is quite common for those in their adolescent period, just as like you are now. When you're stressed, anxious, or hurt by words and actions of others, these wounds infected upon you will manifest in scars on your body, mostly in your arms to be specific. It's not lethal, but it'll cause you some minor inconveniences. The good side to this disease is that although your body will become vulnerable, your mind will receive less damage. Isn't that wonderful? Huxley! Haha, I suppose so. There's nothing to laugh about. Now, don't be so harsh. Can't you see your little miss already has a weak immunity to her environment? Whatever. I'm getting back to work. Do forgive him. No, I'm not angry. Just I don't understand why he is. He must be worried about you. Am I wrong? He shouldn't be. I don't deserve that. He must be thinking otherwise. Take care, little one, will you? Worry not. Seth will make sure of it. Ha, I'm sure he will. Good night, Dr. Huxley. Sorry for disturbing you at this hour. It's nothing. Remember my clinic's motto. Healthy people are not welcome here. Get out. So there. Feel free to visit when you're sick. For now, I'll get back to work. Your social stamina has increased. New task, go to sleep. A hideous smell is coming from the kitchen. I tried the door handle, it's locked. Is anyone in here? Dear girl, I don't think it's a good time to enter right now. Aiden, is that you? What happened? Dr. Bennett decided to take up cooking. And right now, his cooking is destroying everything in sight. Ah, I see. I won't hinder you. Okay, is that just the sound of Bennett cooking? Yeah, sleep is the hardest. Good night, Seth. Ah, rise and shine. Gray waltzes around the room. As you can see, I've done some rearrangements in this place. Hasn't it become lovely? I'll do something about the fog, too. Also, I brought you clothes. Put your hands up. And voila! Now we are one of a kind. Gray? Yeah? What are all these books doing here? Let's call it a mind library. You see, memories are stories from the past that we retell to ourselves. Once they're gone, you're no longer the person you used to be. But I'm drifting away from the point. Stories are meant to be kept in books, right? Many books make a library. There, you can find every memory, every feeling, every action you've done or considered doing. All possibilities are written down right here. Some stories are better off being forgotten, however. I've selected a variety of especially interesting memory journals for you. Feel free to read them if you feel like it. Even if your memory is still fresh, I believe your puppeteer will be delighted to know more about the people you've associated with. I can't read any of these. Frank, I can't read any of these. Free is reading a book, humming something under his nose. A piano? Wanna try it? Today I'll pass. How I Met Aiden. Read. Okay, let me take a sip before this. Alright. I was 9. It was during Christmas when I hid under the sofa in order to catch Santa Claus with a rope and a bottle of chloroform. Charlotte! Okay, catch Santa Claus with a rope and a bottle of chloroform. The one who came through the fireplace wasn't St. Nicholas, but a horned creature instead. Come out, mischievous one. I can see you, he called. Unwittingly, I had to comply, hiding the chloroform behind my back. Yeah, she will catch him. And you're not Santa Claus, I declared, a bit disappointed. I'm widely known for the name of Krampus, the beast answered, proud of himself. So Santa won't come, I sighed, sulking even more. Santa Claus brings gifts to good children only. I come to punish those who have misbehaved, the beast continued. But I'm a good girl, I declared confidently. And may I ask why you feel this way? Mom says so. Even though she barely sees you, how can she make that statement? Mom's always right. She also says not to talk to strangers, I added, pouting. In a swift movement, I brought a chloroform-soaked towel to the creature's face. Seconds later, he was sprawled on the floor, motionless. It's a pity that you're not Santa Claus, I exclaimed, hovering over him. Slowly, I dragged the body down the stairs to the basement. What's the commotion about? 2 figures peeked out from the dissection room's door frame. It was Bennett and a coworker of his, Florence. You brought friends! Why didn't you say earlier? Ever since he found a new bright yellow hazmat suit, he was no longer called B-12. Bennett was constantly in a great mood. There are barely any signs of the moody person he used to be. Mind helping me a bit? I smiled, sweating. Sure. What do you want to do with this? Dissecting, researching, eating perhaps? Bennett asked mischievously. No. I want to become friends. How do you plan to do that? Florence gave me a worried look. I looked at the ceiling, as if the answers were there. Make him sign a contract, maybe. Perhaps I was a mischievous child after all. Memory end. Okay, so she chloroformed Krampus and dragged him into the basement. And he was likely experimented upon to become a friend. I met Bennett and Huxley. Read? Yeah. I was 8. On one of the days I was home alone, they appeared out of nowhere at my doorstep. There was a small rhythmic knocking at first. Knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 knock. Repeating over and over again. I knew I shouldn't open the door. Mother told me not to do so, no matter what. Good children don't disobey their parents. Knock, knock. When I was scared of the unknown, I crawled under the bed to hide beside the monsters beneath it. I felt safe among them. As time passed, the knocking got louder and louder and louder until I couldn't bear it anymore. I was adamant on staying under the bed until morning comes. Then I heard the door opening with a click sound. Someone came in. My room had no lock, so I ran to the bathroom. However, I was too slow. A figure in a hazmat suit covered my mouth, and another hand curled around me in an iron hold. Shh, the intruder whispered. Don't make a sound. Another figure had a mask on, the one plague doctors from horror movies would wear. He spoke like a doctor, in an understanding, polite voice. We're sorry to interrupt you, but I'm afraid that we have no place to go in this cold, and the other households we turned to have expressed quite an inadequate reaction to our humble plea for shelter. After being turned down so many times, we figured we'd force our way in. You see, we are so very tired. Do you live alone? The person in the hazmat suit asked in a harsh tone, hissing at me. No, was my simple answer, in a voice hoarse from fear. I thought of Umbrella Man and his quiet presence in the room, and how good it would be if he appeared sooner. He was nothing like these violent strangers. Alright, are you good at keeping secrets, the little one? The doctor asked. The only option I had was to nod in approval. Great. Bennett, dear, if you would be so kind, do release the child. She is no threat. You're too trusting, the other grumbled. Am I? Ha 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 ha! The taller person let out a loud laugh, sending shivers down my spine. You see, I am a doctor, he continued. Figures. However, my stay in this place is highly confidential, so I wouldn't like anyone on our tail. Please do respect that and keep our stay here a secret. If you don't, I'll kill your parents, Bennett said in a casual tone, as if it wasn't a threat. Father doesn't come home these days, I replied, saddened by the fact. Sorry, just your mother then. That settles it, the doctor beamed. Now, little one, accompany us to the bathroom, for I'm awfully hungry I could eat a human. The smaller man elbowed him. Ouch, sorry, that was a joke. A bad one. The doctor quickly backtracked. In the morning, I found the two peacefully sleeping in the bathtub, having eaten all the soap and shampoo in the shelves. The next day, they'd settled in the basement, and a week later, I was doing all kinds of errands for their research, collecting bugs, buying a year's supply of soap with the funds in my money jar, and helping to carry out bags with unknown contents on a daily basis. Of course, I made sure Mom never went to the basement at night. Umbrella Man appeared weeks later, only to pat my forehead and assured me he'd keep an eye on them. Memory end. Everyone in this house is a problem solver. They sure are. Perhaps you would like to join me in reading, Miss Wiltshire. Sure. Ray chuckles. Alright. I'm rereading an anthology of Greek myths. Have you read the story of Hades and Persephone? They say that Hades, the god of the underworld, captured the beautiful Persephone, the goddess of springtime. But I believe it was Persephone who captured Hades, and his heart and mind belonged to none other than her since the moment they met. Which is quite rare for a Greek god, considering. Even though pomegranate seeds Persephone ate urged her to return to Underworld for half a year, she's allowed to live on the surface for the rest of the time. Just like you come back here only during the dream state. Or is this comparison too much of a stretch? I do tend to get carried away with words. Oh my, seems like someone's fallen asleep already. Sleep well, princess. Day 6. Are you alright? It's nothing. Don't worry. I just need to wash my face, that's all. Today, too, we'll get up, go to school, and go back to sleep. New task! The bathroom! Alright. Bathroom time. Forget where it is. There we go. Bennett? Ah! Ah! Oh, just you, hi. It's rare seeing you without the mask. It's easier to blend in the crowd with it, and safer considering the environment I work in. Does your face still hurt? A bit. Not much. Not to the point of being unable to sleep anyway. Ever since Henry removed the eyes from my internal organs, I've been just fine. Apparently these orbs don't like it when soap gets into them. You need to use the sink, right? Oh yeah, I've been coughing up ink lately. Ink, huh? Maybe you should collect it. You can make a fortune of selling ballpoint pens. Ha 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 ha. Alrighty, I have to run. Gotta finish my business in the violent room before a game of chairs starts. Bennett, seemingly satisfied with this financial proposal, leaves the bathroom. I wash my mouth and face until the ink stains become barely visible. Now that's better. Alright. There's something I want to get before school. New task. Visit Felix. Okay. Good morning. I know that look. You need something? Well, yeah. Do you have a spare pair of gloves? Oh, what for? A friend? Well, not a mutual friend, but an unrequited friend, rather. Don't tell me it's the god guy. Yeah! He doesn't like germs, apparently. The god has misophonia, huh? Why am I even surprised? Here you go. Acquired a pair of gloves. Thank you. Yes, yes, what a wonderfully helpful person I am. Now mind your business. See you later. New task. Work to school. New task. Find C before class. Okay? Okay, gotta find C. Not here. Charlie! Henry? Henry practically throws herself at me. A wide smile is plastered on her face. I've missed you. Hey, hey, let's go feed the mad cats before class. The stray ones? The rumor is true? Yes, they're in the garden. Come on, let's buy them food. Oh, I forgot my wallet again. Oh man, Henry, it's a little suspicious that you keep forgetting your wallet at home, so Charlotte has to buy everything, huh? How interesting. It's okay, I can buy it. Really? What a relief. Let's go, let's go. All right, lead the way. Guess I'll have to find see you later. New tasks. Go buy food and go to the garden. Healthy food. Junk food. Oh, I barely have any money. It's okay. Let's settle for the cheap stuff then. Acquire junk food. We're gonna feed the cats junk food. It's the equivalent of like me giving Bubby a Dorito. Like, here you go, Bubs. Eat this Dorito. It's nice and healthy for you. Meow. Meow. Aww. The mad cats nuzzle against my hands. No need for formalities, I'm just a mere human. I bring out the snacks we brought, a Dorito. Today's special flavor is failure and impending doom. Mad cats hastily eat with eagerness. Good cats. Let's visit them next time too. Sure. Now then, let's go back and change for PE class, shall we? Ah, sorry, there's something I have to do before the lesson start. But I'm here. What other business do you have? It won't take long, I promise. Is that so? Well then, go on. I won't wait for you. Henry's a bitch. Oh. Oh, see, she's in there. She's in there. C puts on the book he was reading when he sees me. Hi there. Hello. Busy? Sort of. I'm gathering information on this world. My memories are incredibly out of order, which is a great inconvenience. But all I could find were illustrated manuals for express weight loss and list of ways to become a billionaire by clicking pop-up ads. There's also a collection of must-read classics that nobody will ever read. It hardly helped with the organization of my mindscape, but was an entertaining read anyway. Perhaps the school library isn't the place for you to turn to. Yes, Perhaps I should have taken the leaflets they were handing out on my way here. So you wanted knowledge on sales in supermarkets then? Absolutely. Oh, why don't I give you my notes? I hastily bring out the Book of Truth from my bag. It's just my theories and observations, though. They're a bit silly. Here, you can have it. C reaches out, only to stop midway. His breathing hitches. Sorry, I can't accept it after all. Why so? Oh, it's because it's not clean, right? I'm really sorry. Don't worry about it. How about I tell you everything I know? Ah, that would be kind of you. Then it's a promise. There's something I can give you in return. You don't have to, really. I want to. Here. Acquired notebook from C. I write stories, you see. Perhaps you'll find it interesting. You can throw it away after you've read it. Don't worry, I'll keep it. Oh, I almost forgot. I brought you these. I hand the gloves to C. You said you didn't like touching things, did you? C looks dumbfounded for a moment. Are these for me? Do you see somebody else here that I'm gonna give these gloves to, C? No, it's just... Thank you. You really needn't have done so much for me. Don't say that. I'm happy to be of help for you. Sorry, I have to run. We have PE class today. See you, C. New task. Go to the changing room. Cute. C's notebook. I open C's notebook. There's text titled The Story of Two Gods. Read it? Yeah. Alright. Let me take a sip first. Long, long ago, long before the universe was created, there were two. One was born with the power to create, a gift. The other was not. He only watched new creations come to life each passing day. So creator and observer they became. They were the names they gave each other. Every single thing became real the moment the creator thought of it. So he created, accidentally, chaotically, indiscriminately, while the observer arranged its creations into structures, giving them order. That's how the world was born. However, their bliss did not last long. Even after every single atom of the world was perfectly arranged, the gifted one continued to create, threatening all order that came into existence over billions of years. So for the world to continue its existence, the creator gave up his own life. I'll give you my power, he told his friend. Kill me and become the keeper of order in this world, he asked his lifelong partner. The observer refused. How could he destroy the most important existence in the world? Please, the creator begged. Save me before it become chaos in its pure form. The observer refused until the very last moment, until the creator completely lost his mind, consumed by the growing chaos inside of him. Unable to completely destroy him, the observer sealed the creator along with the part of himself that cared for him deeply. A tiny fragment of him became the world's only god. The sealed world became the house, and the former creator's existence became scattered all over the place. Alright, changing room time. My locker is the last one on the upper right. Something's off here, Seth. There's a lock sound in the distance. It's really locked. It must be the teacher accidentally locked me in. Huh? The oddities push me down to the ground. As they rip apart my body parts, I cough out a considerable amount of ink black matter. Just what is this? I'm suffocating. Isn't there somebody? Ink kept flowing out of my mouth, completely flooding the room. In a moment, all went black. Claire, wake up, sleepyhead. Ray? Finally awake, I see. Just look at this warped reality bubble. The universe is expanding. Am I dreaming? Not this time. You're perfectly awake. But you're here. Do believe me, I'm as puzzled as you are. I see. They say going through the looking glass is this classic symbol for dissociating from reality. Does that apply to you too? I don't know. Oh well, maybe I'm teasing you too much. Anyhow, it doesn't look like we'll be leaving anytime soon. I wish there was something to read. You're the type to read labels in food stores, huh? Might as well be. So, what shall we do? Feeling adventurous yet? Well, it's better than sitting here. Let's look around. Do another save. Oh, we have. Oh, I love the icons in this game. They're so cute. Triple face mirror. Use. Double face mirror. There's a red switch behind the mirror. Use it? Yeah. Red switch activated. Okay. Picture complete. Oh, yeah, yeah. I have to complete the rows. Uh. Okay, so. Okay, I think it's 4. So 1, I think. So 1, 4. Blank 1, 4. 2, 1, 4, I think. Isn't the Cattle's intelligence test? Seemed fairly easy. I passed one before. I'll leave it to you. I think it's 2, 1, 4. What do you think? The number, yeah, yeah. Yep, correct. I'm a genius. No one ever doubt that. The mirror is smeared with ink. There's no way back. Okay. Jesus Christ. Oh boy. Oh no. Jeez. No, what is this puzzle even supposed to be? Uh-oh. Here's a reflection room. Input number 4. This is the moment where I just pull up Steam. Okay. By the way, the game is so small on my screen. It is one of those games that has like a really set aspect ratio, and it's like it looks like a dot on my monitor that I use to look at games with. It's so wild. Like I am hoping that eventually someday, like if they're feeling up for it, that the creator of the game Aetheryne will um or somebody else, because there have been like companies that have gone back and gotten some RPG Maker games and like remastered them for like modern PCs. That'd be cool. Hmm. Got it. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it looks like the solution puzzle was just looking at the walls, like, and observing the paintings actually were like big red herrings. Memory 1, feminine. Look into the mirror, yeah. Dear girl, I saw your eyes sparkle when you saw this dress in the making. Want to try it on? I don't think I'm cut up for dresses, Aiden. Why so? What I see before me is a fair young lady. Why wouldn't a dress suit you? Look, it looks like it was made to be worn by you. So wear it proudly. As an elder entity that we kidnapped. Yeah, this is literally Krampus. This is Krampus, the Christmas monster, but we chloroformed him and now he makes dresses for us. That's the story of Aiden. Okay, I'll try to. Also, you should let your hair grow. What, wouldn't it look weird? Believe me, it wouldn't. You'll make a wonderful lady when you grow up. Memory end. Memory 2, individuality. Go to the mirror, yeah. Oh, you're flattering me. No, it's my pleasure. What? You want to hear about Pythus again? Such a curious drone you are. Well. The Pythias, the ancient race. The females of our kind go by the name Freya. Males are called Frey. Were we always meant just meat dolls, mere containers for the Oracle? No, we weren't. Never were. When the Oracle appeared, the world divided into two factions. The globalists, who wanted their minds to become one with everyone, and the individualists, who were against that. We, the individualists, started the god hunt to get rid of the Oracle and the globalists alike. Why, you would ask? To prevent the death of ego. Death of individuality would have meant death of all creativity and culture. We wanted to prevent that by all means. The globalists were stronger. They outnumber us and gave their egos for the Oracle to take on a silver platter. They've accepted the Oracle. That's when individualists start to commit mass suicides, refusing to give in. Our downfall began quickly, as we ran like cowards. Isolated ourselves in the world just to stay ourselves to the very end. No wonder many went crazy. We became paranoid of every sound in the space we inhabited. So we built traps, mazes, puzzles, everything to hold back the intruders. I can't beg you not to hold grudges against any of us. We're a sick, sick nation. And I feel like the end is soon, my loyal friend. Or perhaps it's already come, and all that was left were recordings of our former glory, simulations of existence. Who knows? Perhaps that little misintruder will bring about our end. It's always something that small that causes big things to happen. Remember, dear drone. For living beings, the Oracle is no god. It's nothing more than a parasite in our minds. While it seemingly granted our wish to connect, it is what destroyed us. The irony was that it probably isn't even aware of what it's doing. So that's the boy you've modeled my appearance after. Curious. Are they true? The things he said? Who knows? I barely possess any memories of my life before I woke up in your mind. That's why you can trust me, Miss Wiltshire. I am not your enemy. I want to believe you, Frey, but it seems like I don't know you at all. Memory 3, decomposition. We're back? Thanks, science. Charlotte? Hey, wake up, don't play dumb. She's decomposing? No, this can't be happening. Wasn't the Oracle supposed to be dead? You know, Miss Wiltshire. Yeah? I had a thought there. Which might have also been your thought, but that's beside the point. Maybe Mr. Honecker started distancing himself from you because he became afraid of you. Felix is not a coward. Is that so? Then perhaps afraid is a strong word. He's just not sure it's you anymore. You turned into a lump of meat right before his eyes. Wouldn't anyone have suspicions? Perhaps you're right. We can't go back to those days anymore. Gray sighs. It's all because he took pity on me. And now you're doomed to face the consequences. That's all there is. A particle manipulating mirror. 2 effects available, it says. Got candy from gifting mirror. Aw, cute. Well. The candy tastes like chicken soup. Questioning mirror, yeah. Which period was early? Oh, fuck. Uh. Uh. Um. You know, totally. I know this from my brain matter. I know this just offhand, you know? Paleolithic. I wake up to someone opening the door. Oh, so you were here. As I thought, it was weird that you never appeared after your class. Where'd you get the keys? Surprisingly, all the doors open for me. Ah, as expected from God. Is something wrong? No. Why? You're crying. I must have startled you. Eh? Ah, why is it, I wonder? Maybe I'm just a little tired. Here. The boy stretches out his hand with the paper tissue in it. I felt red flowers bloom in my hand as I wiped my cheeks. The wounds are healing? Thank you, C, for coming to help. You're welcome. You should go ahead of me. There's something I need to take. Oh, alright. Take care. Oh, hello, Florence. You look pretty today. Heh, thanks. Thanks for helping me the other day. I brought something in return. Florence brings out a small cube. It's my Bennett blackmail logs. I extracted some memories from his brain while he was asleep. Man, he really should cut down on the soap. Makes him so hyperactive he sleeps like a log afterwards. I've already made the spare copies of this. Perhaps one of these cubes will be useful for you. Heard Bennett's memory cube. Thank you, but will you have trouble sleeping when Bennett finds out? Come. He can come fight me anytime. So yeah, the Book of Truth. The puppets, humans. Purpose to err. From False Realm. Short lifespan, spend half of life sleeping, no free will, despite bending it, despite denying it, like cats to a ridiculous degree. Aliens, purpose unknown, from False Realm, disguised as humans, always busy, highly murderous intent, can eat soap, omnivores. Puppeteers to control from the True Realm. Observers to observe from the True Realm. World government members do not interfere with natural flow of orders of events unless ordered to. Pythias, type 4 civilization, ability to manipulate time and space. Dangerous. Every race perceives them differently. Oracle, purpose, I don't know. Godlike existence. One body vessel cannot contain an oracle in full health. Omnicubes, omnipotent, omnivorous, population greater than those of humans, high IQ. Magcats, cute as cats, scary as maggots. Love food, very loud. And also... Alright, memory cube side A. The planet I was born on had two races living on it, humans and overmen. We looked the same, yet our roles in society were completely different. I was born as a designer baby in the laboratory of human resources. A B-type born to live on nutritional soap as a lab rat for testing cosmetics. All for the sole purpose of a sticker saying safe for skin approved by leading dermatologists on a tiny tube of cream. B-types are good looking and have good stamina. They're used in commercials and movie industry and medical tests. A-types are the smart ones. They are fated to participate in intelligence tests and, surprisingly, parapsychology. We had this Paul guy appearing on TV all the time, predicting match results and making weather forecasts. He died of overworking. D-types are the workforce. They're sent to the most dangerous places like nuclear stations, mine shafts, and such. Then there are E-types who are used as pets. C-types are the living stock. They're used for mass-producing meat products and candles. Pieces of clothing sometimes, but is banned in most areas thanks to some activists. In our department, a special achievement system was developed for us to stay motivated. We all collected MP, which stands for motivation points. MP could be traded for rewards, and eventually a promotion to a higher rank. The goals were simple. Tough one. Smile when it hurts. 10 smiles out of 60 collected. Best buddy. If your friend is feeling ill, report immediately. 5 reports out of 10 collected. After somebody was reported, they never came back. I collected the most MP I could. I wanted to get out, be among A-types, and the promotion day came. When I moved to the other department, I didn't have to test cosmetics anymore. I was to become a test subject for medicine instead. To be purposefully infected with skin disease and have all kinds of treatment tested on me. My hair fell out. It grew back. My bowels were full of ulcers after I took an experimental drug. They were restored. I vomited and vomited and vomited, all food turning sour in my mouth. It felt like my insides would come out of my esophagus. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Over and 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 over. One day I was accidentally infected with eye plague, an incurable disease that made eyes grow on both the skin and the internal organs of the infected. Naturally, I was scheduled for disposal. I spent a month in isolation, thinking it was the happiest time in my life. The disposal day came. A person in a lab coat came in, looking too young to be an executioner. Hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm Henry Huxley. I know you're scheduled for disposal, which, by a lucky coincidence, is today. But it's been canceled just an hour ago. Just when I signed papers for your ownership. Sounds better than dying, doesn't it? I'd rather be dead, Mr. Huxley. Haha, is that sarcasm I'm hearing? Ah yes, they must have stopped giving you an intellect suppressants, for they are not cheap. Would be such a waste to give them to a defective specimen, am I right? You know, I'm researching eye plague. Yes, the incurable eye plague, which I am going to cure. And you, my dear, are going to become the face of my success. You see, it's the first time a B-type got infected. You're too valuable of a material. And it's the fact that your specimen are the most beautiful of all types, as in constantly used in commercials. So would it be an exaggeration if I said that you were chosen for a pretty face? And timing. Timing is also crucial. Just recently I realized that I have less than half a year to complete my thesis. And that is a little troubling. You madman. Yes, I am. Worry not. We'll become the stars of the modern time. Science bless us. The meeting marked the beginning of our alliance, and people started dying in the name of science. Huxley's utter lack of empathy for both overmen and men alike was the exact reason he was the most successful among his peers. He brought me different books. One of them was Dummy's Guide to Cooking. A good part of it was dedicated to cooking meat. If an animal dies in distress, its meat will be hard to chew, it said. Aside from regular intakes of soap, my diet consisted primarily of various greens and products of high in protein, meat included. One day I decided to ask, "What kind of meat is this?" I inquired of Huxley, who was vigorously waving his hands in the air. As I learned later, he was using a VR environment to work. "Of C-type of your kind, I believe," he answered, not turning away from work. "The greatest delicacy of our time, truly a feast of gods." "Feel like vomiting yet?" he added, genuinely curious. No. I took another bite. The meat was incredibly tough. Huxley brought me books and taught me reading and writing. He regularly tested my physical capabilities, so I was kept in good physical form. He talked too much. Spent more time with me than he should have. The day Henry Huxley cured eye plague was the day he told me to get into a body bag and declared me dead to the whole sciences society. "What's happening?" I asked. "We're leaving," was the short answer. As it turned out later, researching eye plague was just a facade. What Henry Huxley was actually testing were the capabilities of a human specimen, only to confirm that men and overmen were no different from each other all along. As we boarded his spaceship, he began quickly explaining that we are a threat to society, that he found a cure from eye plague long ago, and now he only used it as an excuse for doing other projects, that we needed to find a new home. We printed all the money we needed on the day we arrived in the house, and that's how we ended up living there. Memory end. Transfer home, yeah. It's Story Bennett. Can't you be more gentle? Stop complaining when this wound is your fault to begin with. Save me from this monster human maggot. This monster's the one saving you right now, Bennett. Can you imagine? This specimen on my table got bitten by a mutant spider and now he's doomed to have his leg covered in necrosis bites. Are you gonna treat it? If you're gonna blabber, I'm going to amputate it. But it's just a bite! Not to interrupt, but does that mean there are spiders in the house? Ah, that. One of our workers accidentally broke the glass of mutant terrarium, so we're still dealing with the consequences. But worry not, it should be clean by now. I think. Okay, there are mutant spiders around. Please don't move so much. But it's itchy. I'll stab you with a fork if you do. Yes, sir. I love that. Like, that's my favorite sprite of the entire series. Just Bennett's like. That was fun to change that. Yep. That's Hello Charlotte for you. That's how it be. Hello, Aiden. Been busy? Good day. There's a dress I've made in collaboration with Henry. We call it Dark Matter Dress, although the amount of actual dark matter in it is non-existent. Want to try it out? Sure. It takes any form you want it to take. Pretty handy, right? For now, it changes only the shape. We're looking for a way to make it change its structure as well. A pair of extra hands or a particle bomb spawned from clothing won't be so bad, right? I guess so. It's cool. You can have it. Thank you, Aiden. I'll cherish it. Got dark matter dress from Aiden. We're just, yeah. See you later, Aiden. Oops, missed a membrane over there. Hello, little Charlotte. Would you mind helping me for a bit? Sure, having fun with their technology, are they? Yeah, they sure are. Sure, Dr. Huxley, what is it? I need you to carry this over to the morgue room. My dear crew members will aid you. 2 crew members turn up, Baldwin and Goodwin, as told by their name badges. They greet me in unison. Alright. Inform me if the corpse starts moving in your way. Yes, sir. Alright. To the morgue room. Well done. Yay! Bye-bye, Charlotte Wiltshire. That was uncomfortably polite. Bye-bye, you two. The workers leave shortly after, returning to work. Let's save here. Oh, hello? When I close my eyes, I feel someone's presence beside my bed. It's a man in a pitch-black three-piece, smiling ever so eerily. Father? No, it can't be. Father wouldn't visit me on his own accord. Right, Umbrella Man? Unfortunately, it's just as you've said. As for this appearance, it's still my favorite to this day. I am more likely to have more influence over you if I look like this after all. Well, let's pretend I didn't say that, shall we? Haha, got it. What brings you here? I've seen you collapse at school. I figured I would pay a small visit. How are you feeling? I'm doing okay. You know, I've learned new things today. That the Pythias I met in their world were the ones who rejected the Oracle. I see. Well, it is true that initially Pythias didn't have a shared consciousness. In their land, Delphi was rather prosperous back in the day. I'd say that their society was one of the very few that successfully adapted the ideas of communism. When the Oracle appeared, many thought it would make their world a complete utopia. You see, even a young Oracle is powerful enough to grant wishes, as long as it finds beings to form a symbiosis with, of course. Most of the Pythias wish to be connected, to be understood by each other. However, most does not mean all. The war between globalists and individualists was only the beginning. However, not even the globalists fully believed that their wish could be granted. So it became twisted. The tragedy is that their minds didn't become intertwined at once. No, the process was incredibly slow, crippling, excruciating. Imagine thoughts and feelings of other people around you creeping around into your head, buzzing in it until you can't tell which thoughts initially belong to you. Imagine your own mind exposed to others. Your every embarrassed thought, every fleeting feeling. Doesn't it feel humiliating? Constant headache, loss of privacy without loss of ego. Also, everyone now knows that you're really horny for old fictional men. The god we worshipped was the devil in disguise. That's when the second god hunt began, of which he had the luck to catch a glimpse. But the process of becoming one indistinguishable mass with the Oracle went on until it consumed most of the population. However, they're still able to reduce their numbers to an astounding degree. They almost succeeded in destroying the Oracle, though it didn't mean them any harm. It's just how the Oracle is, you see. It's the failed expectations that made people violent. First, they welcomed it into their hearts, expecting to use it to make their world a utopia. But as soon as it disappointed them, they got rid of it. Personally, I find it extremely selfish. I see. It's sad that it ended up like this. It always does end that way. Especially among races that have a concept of free will, just like you do. Those of your kind that are in constant need of something to worship, be it science, money, or powerful beings. However, it's better to worship something that doesn't exist, because fantasies never disappoint. Sorry, I hope I didn't use words that are too difficult to understand. Although you've almost already a grown-up. Well then, sleep well. Bye-bye, Umbrella Man. I close my eyes. Good night, Seth. We're playing the piano in four hands. Wonderful, you're getting better. Say, pray. Huh? I was thinking of the story you told me the other day. Why did the paper princess let herself become soaked in ink? Isn't it toxic? Why, yes. Ink is poisonous. Then why? Because of love, of course. That's the only reason? It's the sole reason, in fact. It seems there's a fundamental lacking in your understanding of love, Miss Wiltshire. You see, the final and sole goal of love is the loss of individuality, the ultimate death of ego. To love is to sacrifice your ego in order for two to become one. To mold your thoughts, beliefs, hobbies, and character traits into one. That is why Paper Princess became the same as Ink Princess. They became one of a kind. Unless you're willing to give your ego for somebody else's sake, you can't claim that you've known love. You know, I find the concept of loss of individuality rather fascinating, for it requires the greatest sacrifice of all for an individual. Oh my, looks like it's about time you woke up. Day 25. Morning, Seth. Let's get up, go to school, and go back to sleep. School! Henry is absent today. I wonder if something happened. Let's start our class. Today is a drawing lesson. Oh, I like drawing. You're allowed to draw flowers, landscape, political leaders. You're not allowed to draw what you want. Are we clear? Class nods. What did I draw, I wonder? Flowers. I draw poppies. The class passes. It's lunchtime. Why don't we eat on the rooftop today? Then we can check on the mag cats. Get food! Finally, Henry's not here, so we don't have to buy your fucking food. Ugh! I forget where it's on the second floor. I forgot. I'll buy some junk food for today. And take some apples. They're quite cheap. New test. Go to the rooftop. Rooftop time. Oh, sorry. That was the fourth dimension room. Oh, hey, C. C! The boy turns around, only to reveal a face covered in band-aids. No way. Have you gotten beaten up again? As you can see. Well, I did refuse to take out trash during cleaning duties. It's unfair. Why did they pick on you? Well, they must be disappointed in me. That's why they're upset. Furious. Because I am a misophobic god stuck in a human body. How can they worship me if I'm a powerless just like them? Still, remember, I won't be in this vessel forever. In fact, I'm looking for a way to get rid of it. But it's almost impossible to get in the house, let alone school grounds. But I think I finally found a way to go back. Who knows? Perhaps I'll return to my domain faster than one could imagine. So you're leaving soon. Everyone does leave eventually. Anyhow, do you feel like joining me for lunch? Sure. We sit on one of the benches. I tell C about the oracle inside of me, about the puppeteers and observers, Pythias and executioners. I tell him everything I know. He doesn't ridicule me. In turn, C reminisces about his past experiences and other worlds he's been to. You know, I remembered something today. A memory of another human vessel I used to have. It was in a land where half of mankind ascended and were blessed with a gift. The gift had left their planet and built a city in the skies. It was given the name of Ether. It was made pure white, and those who lived there all had white hair. My gift was to cause cell apoptosis, so everything I touched directly withered the very next moment. That's how my mother died. Right after giving birth, she cradled me in her arms. That was a fatal mistake. Those with gifts as dangerous as that were kept in isolation from civilians, myself included. The only thing I ever interacted with was Virtual Parent and other few devices. I was afraid to touch living beings. He closes his eyes as if trying to remember something else. Sadly, as far as my current memory goes, I cannot remember further details. Must have been lonely. Loneliness is a human emotion. To a god, it's a virtue to experience it. I see. Well then, I plan on continuing my research. See you later then. We should go feed the mad cats, Seth. I bet they're waiting. Alright, let's check on the mad cats. They're all dead. Someone puts a hand on my shoulder. I barely feel its presence. Pets aren't allowed here. You knew that, didn't you? So nobody is responsible for what may happen to them. I played with these mad cats. I gave them food. I tamed them, Frey. Yet I couldn't be there when they needed me most. You are the Oracle, Frey. Can't you do anything? I was the Oracle, Miss Wiltshire. Everything that defined me as the Oracle has perished. I do not bear memories of my past, nor do I possess any extraordinary powers. Therefore, I am the Oracle no more. It is you who defines me right now. However, it still greatly exhausts you. If you use even a pint of my energy consciously, your life systems will collapse, just like the last time. And returning the dead back to life is no laughing matter. As long as you reject me, we will eventually drain each other and perish. When we merge, however, we shall obtain great power. The question is, are you willing to give up your ego for the sake of someone or die an individual? Think about it. Frey walks up to the heap of small bodies and crouches beside them. Poor little things. Let's give them a proper burial, shall we? Ahem. Before we start our lesson, there's an announcement we'd like to make. As you all know, pets are not allowed in the school territory. Yet it seems like some of you have been feeding them against the rules. Just to make it clear, the cats in the garden died because of food poisoning. You see, junk food is incredibly toxic to animals, especially one containing xylitol, which is the most commonly used in snack preparation by Charlie's Junk Foods. Whether he did this as a prank or not, it's incredibly cruel to kill an animal like that. So whoever did it, make sure you dispose of the corpses in the garden. The guards aren't your janitors, so I want you to take the responsibility for yourselves. No way. It can't be. It can't be. It can't be. Their death. It was all my fault? No. Because they are hungry. It's because Anri told me to. It's because Seth decided to feed them. It's because I was made to do this. Miss Wiltshire, are you okay? I knew it! Wiltshire killed those cats. Cat killer. No, it's not like that. I just wanted to help. Carla Wiltshire's a murderer. The ink kept flowing out, making me unable to catch my breath. I choked on my own words. It's all my fault. I wake up in tears and snot. C's face hovers above me. How are you feeling? Not so well. I've been better, I have to admit. Why are you here? You don't remember? I carried you here. Oh, I've caused you trouble. Even though I know how much he hates dirty things, It's okay. As I thought, you became targeted because of me. But don't worry. I found a way out. Let's go. Where to? What's happening? I found a way out of the house. Trust me, it'll be okay. There'll be no guards, no classmates, no routine in the outside world. No one will raise a hand against you either. But what if we don't like it out there? We'll go back, right? Great. We will. Well then. I'm afraid we can't waste any more time. Let's go. The elevator goes to -1 floor if it's activated in this floor. That's the floor we need to get to. All the doors open for me, so getting further won't be a problem. Be careful not to alarm the guards. The moment they find us, it's over. This place looks deserted. Are you sure it's okay to wander around here? Don't worry about it. Let's look if we can find shelter here. Oh wait, the C one. God, I love the little character portraits here. Welcome! Oh, a customer. You seem troubled, I could tell. How about I sell you a woman... How about I sell you women's rights with a 10% discount? You'll get gender identity rights for free extra. Or would you prefer freedom of speech? If you give up your rights to life, you can get many other ones from the points you earn. Let's leave. Welcome! We have everything you might need. Let's see. Anti-procrastination socks. Anxiety-easing protein milkshake, no? Then how about panic attack prevention band-aids? Nifty, right? What do you think? How about I give you a membership card as an extra? Sorry, we don't have any money. Then why did you even enter a shop? Dumb teenagers. I don't get paid for wasting time on you. Get lost. No matter how I look at it, it's just a department store. Oh, silly customer. Did you really think there was supposed to be something else? The religion of modern age is capitalism, and banks are its churches. Anyhow, do you need it? Do you need anything you don't need? I don't have any cash, sorry. Not a problem. The money altar is over there. The what? The altar. ATM. Don't tell me you haven't heard of it. Ah. Now I see. Sorry, we don't really need anything. Thank you for your service. Come again. I'll be praying for you at the local bank. Is this a pharmacy? No, you got it all wrong. Welcome to the shop of knowledge. Did you know? Knowledge is produced to be sold. It doesn't matter if it's true or not. Nobody cares about that anymore. Everyone's starving, hungry for information. New, old, hidden, forgotten, secondhand knowledge? I've got it all in these pills. Oh, but you're minor, so I can't sell you any. How about distilled knowledge, orange flavored chewable tablets instead? I think we'll pass. Thank you for your time. Seems like there's no place for us here. Let's see what's ahead then. What lies ahead is a maze. Suddenly I feel weak in my knees. The next moment I lose my balance in a coughing fit. C crouches beside me. Are you okay? No, I just remembered something. A maze reminded me of it. I see. Must be a painful memory. It looks amazing! Can you stand? Sure, don't mind me. Art gotcha! One-time card inside play? Sure. Found art, don't hinder. Yeah, we're getting some art gotcha here. Gotta get the art gotcha. That's the one cute thing about Hello Charlotte games, that like they have cute ways of including extra art. Oh dang it, I clicked no. If you say no to gotcha, it leaves. Well, Seth was assigned to me when I turned 10. I see. I was thinking that your puppeteer is a little unusual. Why so? You see, as far as I can remember, there's 4 types of them. Adam, Eve, Seth, and Lilith. Adam is incredibly masculine. Eve is gentle and family-oriented. Seth is the wisest. Lilith is the most strict of them all. Usually, it's either Eve or Lilith who gets assigned to girls. It's a wonder that a male puppeteer is watching over you. Heh, that's the special in many ways, I guess. We'll look all the art once we're near the end of the maze. Okay, let's look at everything. Okay, so we got night gaming. Aww. Cute. So it's Charlotte, Felix, and Bennett all gaming. Please don't hinder my sleep. Aww. Infirmary. Oh, Charlotte. Oh. Okay. Probably an off reference there. Aw. Cute. Medusa. Sure have a lot of characters. There's a lot of characters in the Hello Charlotte series. Like, there's even more in episode 3. Episode 3 does some really wild shit. Midnight Train. That's very, very cute. Different style. And Young Gods. I think Young Gods is my favorite. Yeah, Young Gods. Let's see in Charlotte. Can you read what's written here? Let's see. Memorials for anonymous leaders, the true rulers of the world. What are the smaller cubes? I think they're soul offerings. Not only does the cube contain soul data, but it also represents the ego of a person. Yeah, that was a pun. Charlotte, oh, okay. Alright. The smell is so strong I cover my mouth and nose. C does the same. I wonder who these people were. They're all failures. And the victims of the trial, most likely. But the trials don't kill people. In a way, they don't. What do you mean? Haven't you heard? If your cube gets formatted, you'll become empty. What'll be left is an empty shell devoid of personality. A hollow human. You'll become no more than your puppeteer's mute self-insert. You'll keep doing quests, opening boxes, running around until you eventually collapse. Then you'll be buried here, as garbage of society. All the unwanted, all the unneeded, all the excessive, all that amount to nothing are buried here in the forest of the defective. Will we end up here too? People are hanging on tree branches. It's a suicide spot. Let's continue on, shall we? Is something wrong? I thought the outside world would be a brighter place. Maybe we should go back after all. Go back to that place? So that we could be mixed with dirt again? If we stay together, we'll be okay. If we hide in the fog, we'll be okay. We'll be okay, C. So let's go back. C lets out a bitter laugh. Then he looks at me. The world that's reflected in your eyes must be a wonderful place. It must be a very kind world full of color. But it's not the world that I see. To me, it's a bleak, disgusting place. Even the air here is unpleasant. Believe me, This contaminated land isn't a place we belong to. But where can we go? Isn't it obvious? C points at the sky. I don't understand. I found a way to go back to my initial form. C brings out something. It's a pack of pills. I took these from the infirmary. The amount we'll have to intake is rather big, but I've made sure that there's enough for 2. Huh? You still don't get it? Sorry, it must be my bad choice of words. How do I say this? C stumbles on his words. They come out a bit shakily, but a smile is still present. I want to take you with me to my heavenly domain. When we get rid of our heavy bodies and rise above all earth dwellers, we will be the ones to purify this world. Will you accept Charlotte Wiltshire? I want it to be your decision, not somebody else's. I don't want to hurt C, but going with him mean I'll leave everyone behind? I'll leave you too, Seth. And if it's you, you'll surely know what to do. Refuse. When I take his hand, C will smile ever so brightly, so blindingly. It would be a genuine, soft smile filled with sincere gratitude. His hand would tremble in mine. He'd still be anxious, unsure, afraid. I will tighten my grip a little to reassure him everything's okay. Fear is a human emotion, C, and soon enough it will disappear. We will abandon our earthly shells and ascend to your divine domain. We will become gods. Together we will bring order to this world. All pollution, everything that's unfair, humiliating, unpleasant, will be purified. All the dirty colors will be cleansed. We will become pure white. We will become happy. I don't take his hand. His eyes widen. I feel a growing lump in my throat. It's impossible to speak. I thought you'd understand. See, please listen. Even if you're scared of this world, even if you hate it, even if it disgusts you, a deep breath. I want you to live. It's barely a whisper. The words reach his ears. C's breathing becomes erratic. His knees give in. It's a panic attack. I watch him break down in front of me. My eyes feel dry. You're unfair, C. It's me who wants to cry the most. There's no place for us to go. A corpse of a god laughs from behind my back. My sides. Could you be any more dramatic? Acting all high and mighty, yet you're saying it all for your own sake. The one who doesn't want to die is... I cover my ears. You, Miss Wiltshire. Despite all the self-harm, all the big dreams and fantasies about self-sacrifice and whatnot, you still want to live your pathetic life until the very end. Please stop. Just admit it. That you're afraid to die. Deep down, you don't actually believe there's a place like heaven up above, do you? Even worse, there's nothingness awaiting you. You'll die only to achieve complete solitude in an empty space of an afterlife. Not even your beloved Seth will be there for you. Why would they stay with you when they're bored to death when there's no quest to complete? Admit it. Even your puppeteer is with you only as long as they're entertained. I want you to be honest with yourself. We both know it, right? That everyone only wants to use you. Why should it matter? You have me, Miss Wiltshire. Even in the cold embrace of death, I won't leave you. There's nothing to be afraid of. You should let this boy die already. I plunge forward, grasping Frey's throat, squeezing it with all I have. We fall down. I'm strangling Frey with my own hands. It's getting hard to breathe. I just want you to open your eyes. Look, can't you see this boy is dying to disappear for good? He doesn't want to be saved. I make my grip harder. It hurts. He opened up to you, and look what you've done. You're the cruel one, Miss Wiltshire. There they are! Seize them! So would you be so kind as to explain yourselves? It was my initiative to leave the house, sir. I forced Charlotte Wiltshire to come with me. Miss Wiltshire, is that true? He looks at me expectantly. It is. Then Mr. Wordsworth, can I ask you for your reasons for violating school rules? Well, of course. I wanted a breath of fresh air. It's unfitting for the god of this world to be inhaling such stale air every day. I ended up dragging Miss Wiltshire along with me against her will since she didn't feel well. I sincerely thought it would help her recover, you see. I see. Mr. Wordsworth, you're forbidden to leave your room until the day of the trial. As a punishment for your behavior, you'll be robbed of all social points you had until this day. Miss Wiltshire, you are awaited in class at the usual hours. I have an appointment scheduled for you at the laboratory. Considering the situation, medical tests will be absolutely necessary. Then we're going to have a counseling session in regards to your indecent relationships with classmates. After the trial, of course. Now return to your rooms, if you will. You didn't have covered for me, see? I only told the truth. Still, you've lost all the social points. There's no way you can get past a trial like this. About that, there's something I'd like to ask you. What is it? If possible, please don't vote for me in the trial. If a sacrifice has to be made, it must be me. Don't put it like that. Please. It's my only wish. I don't belong to this world. It's only natural that it rejects me. That's why I ask of you, please don't vote for me. It's my last chance to leave this world. Just like that, we parted ways. Umbrella Man's words rang in my head. He needn't have helped him. Gray's words followed. He doesn't want to be saved. A fresh memory of C's plea kept replaying over and over. Please don't vote for me in the trial. It's late already, but I don't want to sleep yet. Me? I'm scared to see Frey right now. We can see if anyone's still awake. Felix is feeding his Venus flytrap with a forceps. Aw. A box full of dehydrated worms is standing on the table. His usual frowning expression is absent. Come on, seal your mouth. Here comes the food! After a moment, he noticed my presence in the room. Ahem. Can't sleep. I sit beside Felix. The flytrap, now closed, seemed to be enjoying its meal. I can make you peppermint tea if you want me to. No need. It's okay. Say, do you still remember the time we went to the Oracle's world? Felix doesn't look up in my direction. There's no way I'd forget, right? And the thing that happened at the end, what did it look like to you? Felix hesitates for a moment. It looked like you're melting into biomass right in front of me. What did it look like to you then? It was like holding hands with a beautiful girl. Messed up, right? My whole head is messed up. Do you still stay true to the routine like I advised you? I do. Get up, go to school, and back to sleep again. I believe that as long as I maintain those simple rules, my mind wouldn't crumble without the pills. Then perhaps you should go back to taking the... No! I can't just do that. If you disappear, if everyone disappears, I'm sorry. Forget it. The trial is coming soon, too. What if you get chosen? I won't. I've made some friends. And I've done some socializing, too, so there's that. Is that so? I'm sorry I can't be of help. It's okay. You already done for me more than you should have. Besides, I'm already a proper grown-up. So I should be able to handle problems myself. Right, you're grown out of toys. But honestly, that naivete of yours is unbelievable. Suddenly, the atmosphere in the room changes. Umbrella Man, didn't we agree you shouldn't touch house tenants? Oops, I forgot. My bad, my bad. You're afraid I'll hurt them? Umbrella Man brings out a scalpel from Felix's lab coat, bringing it to his throat. I feel like remembering old times. Wait, stop it. Heh. Although your reaction would be undoubtedly amusing, it's not my interest to have you completely and utterly mind-broken. Umbrella Man doesn't put the scalpel away, still playing with it in his hands. Why did you come, Umbrella Man? No specific reason. How's your new friend doing? Not so well. I've heard him. I see. Umbrella Man laughs in Felix's voice. It sends shivers down my spine. Anyhow, I came to give you a friendly advice. I want you to choose wisely during the trial. If you do, who knows? Perhaps you can save a life. That's all I can say. Bye-bye. Next moment, Umbrella Man is gone. You look like you've seen a ghost. It's nothing. I should really go to sleep. Thank you for talking to me. Good night, Felix. Yeah, don't be fucking dumb. Hi, Errol. How are you doing? Hope I can ask one. We're playing spooky, like not spooky, but spooky horror, psychologically spooky. Good night, Charlotte. Okay. I'm scared to see Frey right now. Okay, so we're have to keep talking to people. Oh, hey, Krampus. What is it, dear girl? Can't sleep. I've been marveling what it's like to have a social media that actually spawn. I know, right? Like, holy shit. People are actually, like, responding and, like, people are actually seeing things that I post. It's weird, right? I'm not, like, mysteriously, like, shadow banned for a undisclosed reason that they won't tell me about. It's wild. Also, everybody, reminder, I'm on Blue Sky now. I'm no longer on Twitter. Yeah, more please. Please. Like, remember that time, like, for several months, I would just randomly shadow ban on Twitter. I do not know why. Because it was out of nowhere, because I hadn't cursed on Twitter for a while. I hadn't posted NSFW for a while, but, like, they still were like, no. You don't get to see anything anymore. Oh my god, hi Ultra, welcome in, hope everything's a nice one. Better walk into Blue Sky HQ with a knife and tell them not to fuck it. Yeah, exactly, don't fuck it up. This is too good already. Anyway, we're talking to Krampus right now. Yeah. I'll make tea. Which one would you like? There's oolong, honeybrush, jasmine, green, rooibos, good morning tea, gunpowder green, Earl Grey, Lady Grey, Christmas fix, Japanese lime. Japanese lime will do. Alright, I'll add a spoon of honey to it. Sorry for interrupting your duties. I pay it no mind. Unfortunately, inspiration often comes at night, rendering me completely unable to sleep in peace. I see. So what is it that troubles you? If it's anger you need to take out, the piano room is always open. Haha. I don't think mashing chords in the middle of the night will help this time. Then what is it? I guess I'm just tired. I want to rest for a while, but whenever I close my eyes, the slumbering god haunts my dreams. And when I wake up, new troubles only keep piling up. I see. I'll thank you for the hydrate. Why don't you spend more time in the dressing room? I might have new dresses that you haven't tried on yet. I'm short on feedback, especially since Felix refused to help lately. You see, he has a slender build, so he's been so busy at school lately. I got it. Thank you, Aiden. I'll try to visit more often. Nobody in the bathroom. Nobody in here. You in the basement? Okay, that's locked. Nobody's in here. Shoujo manga anthology. This one's not mine. I think I just saw something I shouldn't have. Let's put it back where it was, Seth. Soap and skin sheet music. It's not that I like it because there's soap in the band title, Bennett said once. The ones who asked me to learn were Spherical and Turbine Womb. Children's album. This one's my favorite. They're pretty easy to learn, too. Game sheet music for piano. Felix and Bennett bought this one for Christmas. There are plenty of movie scores, too. Jazz for your fingernails. There's a My Chemical Romance full discography among the classical music plates. This is a rad house. So that these your servants can, with all their voice, sing your wonderful feats, clean the blemish from your spotted lips, O St. John. Troy's No C. Okay. Are we sleepy now? Good night, Seth. Frey closes the memory book he's reading when he sees me. Long time no see, Miss Wiltshire. Look, don't make such a sour face. Oh my god, Okanuth, hi! Welcome in. I'm playing Hello Charlotte. I want to make up with you.
A new user has logged in.
Ajax, yeah, I guess. Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm gonna make up with you. I've been doing some cleaning lately. If I can't be of help in the real world, I figured if I'd clear up your mind at the very least. Look, hasn't it become less foggy? I suppose so. Let's see on my phone while I do laundry. Whoa! Free beams with excitement, right? AJ for short. Oh, welcome in, welcome in. Then why would you do that? I never asked for this. You see, I read in your memory journals that you were lamenting the fact that your mind has become foggy over the years. I figured it's in my power to aid you. You might not notice the changes immediately. They will soon take place. I see. Frey lightly embraces me, nuzzling against my hair. Don't worry about a single thing, Miss Wiltshire. You will soon see that this world is not worth staying in. Sweet dreams, Princess. Oh, have a nice sleep. This world is meaningless. Have fun. Let's go to school, Seth. Oh, wait. Omnicube. Nothing happens. Seems like the warp cube is broken, Seth. Let's look for the other way out. We're closed for maintenance. Thank you for using our services. Don't come again. Let's try using the warp cube again, Seth. It's organic, so maybe it changed its mind. We're fucked. Good night. Good night, everybody. We're boned. Is our character order? Yeah. So between episodes 1 and 2, 3 years have passed. So Charlotte is now 15 years old. She was 12 years old in the first game, and things have not been going well for her. So basically, at the end of episode 1, she combined with the Oracle to save Felix and like get back home. And turns out combining with the Oracle is fucking her up. As in she's puking up ink every day. And she's trying to ignore that whole thing. And also now, as a new development, whenever she goes to sleep, she sees the Oracle and they have a conversation, and like the Oracle's also kind of messing with her memories and stuff. And a lot of other things have been happening. A student at the school committed suicide. She didn't enjoy seeing that. And then, let's see. She met a new kid named C. He's the god of this world, by the way. And, so this is just gonna sound wild just from offhand explaining it rather than just in the game. Because the game's like, the series is like very, has a lot of ideas that build up upon each other. Tell me that was a bad idea saying it. So I know, right? So we met a new kid named C. We kind of rescued him from being like beaten to death in an alleyway. And he's one of our classmates now. But he is the god of this world, according to him. And he wants to find a way to ascend to the heavenly realm. And so in the previous segment that we played, C dragged Charlotte. Actually, gave Jesus swirly. Yeah. So C gave took Charlotte out of the area that we're playing the game in, and was like, "Hey, I got some pills. Do you want to go to the heavenly realm with me?" And we said, "No, thank you, sir." And we got sent back. But the problem is that C has lost all of his socialization points, which means he's likely going to be he's likely going to lose the trial. And by the way, the trial is like, rightfully so, no thank you. So anyway, the trial is so like every year they decide who doesn't have enough socialization points and reformat them, which basically removes their personality and basically kills them without killing them. So it's kind of bad news bears that C has lost all of his socialization points, because that means he's basically, unless somebody votes for him, he's guaranteed to, like, you know, die without dying. And C's just like, oh cool, thumbs up, I can go to the heavenly realm like this. But Charlotte's like, yeah. I think that's it. Oh yeah, we have a friend named Anri. She's a bitch. I really do not like Anri. Basically, like, so it's hard to like explain without like the themes of the game are actually kind of like, whoa dudes, full of ego death. Yeah. So the big theme of the game is like your place in society, and I had it at the tip of my tongue, I just forgot it, because, you know, I'm kind of struggling to like put together explanations right now, and that kind of stuff. But it's wild. It's a wild game. You've missed a lot. Anyway, let's keep going. Welcome to War Bomb on the Cube. Alright, we can go now. Sweet. And also, a huge thing in this game is false narrators. It's basically told point blank that Charlotte is an extremely unreliable narrator. The player's stance of the game still stays the same as in episode 1. So we play the role of Seth, who's basically Charlotte's puppeteer. Like, Seth is kind of like, well, we are Seth. I am Seth. I'm trying to like give Charlotte advice to like live a good life, and kind of observing from another realm, which is the true realm. We are in the true realm. And so I forgot where I was going with this. Shit. But yeah. We're here. Man, there's a lot. But yeah, so take your time, Nerd. Thank you. Okay, and I'm back on my, I'm back. So, no, yeah, this is the true realm. The realm that you are sitting your ass in right now is the true realm. It'll come back to you eventually. It's coming back as soon as I did it. So it's a huge thing that, like, we have been told at the beginning of the game that, like, hey, Charlotte is an unreliable narrator. She is not giving you all the information that you have. So basically, at the beginning of the game, we're kind of presented that Charlotte is a very liked person in school, and like everyone loves her. And then we're told that, like, hey, Charlotte's not giving you all this info. So basically we're discovering as the game unfolds that, like, hey, Charlotte's actually, like, she's being heavily bullied, and she is like having a really rough time here, but she's presenting it as like perfect to make sure that we're not worrying about her. So at the beginning of the game, all these fellow classmates here were like, oh my god, Charlotte, you're so good. But you quickly learn that it's all like spoken very sarcastically, and like it's being given to us as like a positive thing rather than a negative thing. It's kind of, I love this series. It's a really good series, by the way. What the hell's your problem? Get lost, Wiltshire. So now we're seeing it as like how it actually is, rather than like how it was. So that god guy got what was coming to him. So will you. Go away, ugly. Yeah, this character was like calling us beautiful before, so like now we're seeing things as they are. I just really like games that play with the unreliable narrator thing. It's so good. Hello Charlotte does it masterfully, honestly. Okay, C and Wiltshire held hands. For this lesson, you should organize into groups of 3. Henry's sitting too far away. Probably already found someone to work with. Seth, find us a group. New task. Find a group. We already have enough people, sorry. Didn't you hear? We have enough people. As much as we'd like to have you with us, we're full. Whoops, we're full. Oh, it seems like you haven't got enough people. Well, yes. Psst. Are we really worthy of being in Miss Wiltshire's group? Everyone, is there someone without a group yet? Oh, I can join you. Then it's decided. Sorry, we're full. Sorry, we can't take you. We already have enough people, sorry. Can't be of help, princess. Find yourself another group. Let's get back to our seat, Seth. Yeah, this kid's got some good, they have some nice face. Good face. Oh no, we gotta socialize, shit! Okay, we have to initialize socialization with the mutilated student. Okay, I'm gonna talk to him. Oh, alright, let's go. Which part of the body do I talk to first, I wonder? Okay, okay. Oh no, I lost a social battery point. Oh no, okay, I got skills, I got, I'm gonna discuss something with them. Alright, cool, let's go. Okay. Let's go. Okay, no effect. Good. Okay, so, I'm gonna smile at them. Oh, no effect. No! Okay, you know what, so, discussing works? Let's discuss. Okay. Oh, no! Okay, we're gonna talk to him again. There we go. We won. Socialization successful. Alright, sweet, we did it. Oh my god, hi Art, how you doing? Hope everything can ask one. We're playing Hello Charlotte. Episode 2 specifically. Okay, Miss Wiltshire, will you be working alone? Yes. Excuse me, I'll work with Miss Wiltshire. Isn't that wonderful? And rejoins our desks together. Heh. Let's work together, Charlie. Also, I forgot to mention, this is Anri. This is Charlotte's friend. She's a bitch. So, like, Anri's kind of the first clue that, like, hey, maybe Charlotte's, school life isn't exactly as she's presenting it to be. Because, Anri at the beginning of the game, and she's like, I'm sorry, Charlotte, I forgot my money. Can you buy things for me? That kind of thing. And it happens, like, every time they get lunch of, like, oh no, I forgot my lunch money. Oh no, Charlotte. Can you help me with that? That kind of thing. Like, she's the friend, like, the quote-unquote friend that pretends to like you when actually she's, like, either using you or making fun of you behind the back. So, yeah. I actually experienced that in school. So, like, when I first like, watched Matcha play this game, I was like, point on blank, just like, she's a bitch. I know that. Right. Okay, well then, let's start our lesson. Anri's so See? Anri's so hungry. Haha, could have guessed. Buy us something, okay? I'll be waiting at the rooftop like usual. New task, buy food. Okay, let's go buy food for the bitch. Oh wait, it's over here. No food. I buy soy milk and whole wheat sandwiches that Anri loves. Oh, I don't have any money left for myself. Seems like we'll be skipping lunch today, Seth. You don't have to do this, Charlotte. Anri chews on the bread I brought her. You know, Charlie, there are rumors about you and Vincent going around in the school. What kind of relationship do you have with him? Relationship sounds way too heavy, Anri. I'm not sure he wants to talk to me after what happened. After what happened? It can't be. It's just as I thought. He was after your body. Huh? What did you two do exactly? Can someone told the principal that the sky is on fire? No, it's fine. It's normal. Nothing much, aside from the ascending to heavens thing. Oh my god, what? That bastard. So he didn't do anything bad, Anri. There's no reason to... Shut up. He might be a little dense in the head, but let me tell you. Boys who act all mysterious only want to use you. You may hide it however long you want, but I know you're quite well endowed. Wasn't it a season? I cover Anri's mouth with my hands. Stop it. Anri breaks free of my grip with ease. Ha ha ha. You look like a tomato. Jeez. By the way, why don't we go feed the strays today? Anri, you know, the mad cats we fed. Yeah, what about them? I feel a lump in my throat. They're dead. Oh. And it's all my fault. It was me who brought them bad food and... What are you talking about? It was Seth that didn't do anything to stop us. Moreover, they ate it themselves. I could have done something. Seth would have listened if I had simply told him my hands begin shaking again. I feel the bilious ink rise in my throat. Anri puts her hands on mine. Listen, repeat after me. It's not my fault. I hesitate. She grips my hands harder, her pretty nails digging into my skin. Do it. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. See? It's not so hard. Right. You still look down. Is there something else that worries you? Well, the trial is soon. I'm worried that the choice I will make will be the wrong one. Why so? You'll vote for Anri, right? Anri won't get angry at you for that, silly. That's what friends do, after all. Or am I wrong? Wait, is it not that hard? Is it not my fault? I'm scared of Anri, so we're gonna just like, we don't have to like tell the truth to her. It's like American voting. Like you can say whatever you want, but like nobody knows what you actually vote for in the voting booth, right? I'll vote for you, Anri. As I thought. Of course you will. Anri leans in and kisses me. I freeze in place. Now that's my Charlie. You should stop filling your empty head with useless things already. All I have to do is stay by my side. I'll make all your troubles disappear. All of them. School bell rings. Go back to class. Anri will join you later. Okay, until later then. Bye-bye. As I went back, I wondered if Anri was always this forceful. Instead of feeling happy after our lunch together like usual, I felt incredibly humiliated. Yeah, very toxic. There's something on my desk. There's something I want to tell you. Come to the rooftop after classes. See. I wonder what happened. The class passes quickly. New task. Check rooftop. I'm sorry, have you seen a boy around here? Hold her down. No longer playing God by waving that spray around, huh? So who do you think you are? Some princess? Royalty? Rapunzel, maybe? Isn't her hair too long by school norms? Hey, how do we help our dear schoolmate out? Wait, what is this about? One of the girls brings out scissors. The other two hold me down, making me unable to move. Snip, snap. A lock of hair falls down. Keep quiet about it, okay? I might accidentally cut more of your hair. Please don't cut it. Look, she thinks we'll listen if we asked. We'd listen if she asked. It would be such a pity if our little princess got bald all of a sudden, right? Snip, 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 snip. As new locks of hair fell down, I felt myself incredibly humiliated. What am I being punished for? Why does it feel so humiliating? Why is everyone always like this? A familiar figure appears before me. Shouldn't you call for help, Miss Wiltshire? I don't want to trouble anyone. Who was the one to teach you that? Was it your mother? Be a good girl? Oh, good always wins in the end? If you'll be kind, others will be kind to you. Violence is bad. All your life you're being manipulated by others. All because you care too much about opinions. Because you want to be loved by everyone. And when things don't go your way, you find excuses. Don't you have any pride? There are things worse than getting beaten up. Going through such humiliation when all you have to do is take my hand and everything that's unfair will perish. Doesn't matter if it's just me who gets hurt, Frey. No, we both know that's a cheap lie. In fact, you want somebody to save you, very much so, but dare not ask of it, because you deem yourself unworthy. No response, huh? Frey sighs. So where are your so-called friends when you need them the most? Friends can't always be there for me. Is that so? Just so you know, even if your friends abandon you, even if your mother abandons you, even if the whole world abandons you, I'll always be at your side. Please keep that in mind. She's gotten silent. Oh, our princess seemed to have learned manners. Hey, is she even alive? Beats me. Shit, someone's coming. What if it's the teacher? Quick, run! You leave me lying among the remnants of my once long hair. There's a taste of ink in my mouth. I feel ill. Footsteps. More footsteps. The ones who hover above me are all familiar faces. The very next moment, my head hits the concrete. Before everything goes black, I hear voices. Man, how disgusting. Hey, stop it. She might still be conscious. Who cares? Just get her out of here. So, Miss Wiltshire. Oh, it's Umbrella Man. How does it feel now that the fog has been lifted? Was it always like this, Umbrella Man? Okay, so here's what happened. Let's explain a little bit. So, at the beginning, again, I've said at the beginning of the game that Charlotte is kind of seeing things through rose-tinted glasses and giving us false information. And now that the Oracle in her head is clearing things up, now Charlotte's kind of seeing things as they are. It's not good. Was it always like this, Umbrella Man? What was, my dear? Everything. The school, my classmates. I won't answer the questions you can answer yourself. You're a cruel person. It's just that I'm not cut out to be a babysitter, my dear. But honestly, you should reevaluate your relationship choices. Have you ever considered that your most wonderful lady friend is not as good as you imagined her to be? Annery's not a bad person, and she would never, ever manipulate people for her own selfish reasons. Nor would she write insults on the class board, right? Haha. But oh well, you'll never listen if it's not Eiler pushing you to the wall. Oops, wrong timeline. Forget I said that. Say, Umbrella Man, where do people go when they die? The woman closes her eyes, as if contemplating something. They become stargazers. Losing their earthly shells, they become able to go anywhere in the vast universe. They just wander around? One can say so. They become the kind of existence that can be any place imaginable at a blink of an eye. Can experience millions of years in less than a moment. Can linger with this living being and experience their life. Hearing their thoughts, feeling what they feel. Becoming a stargazer is a part of the cycle of life. A purgatory period before one can achieve peace. Sounds nice. Perhaps. However, didn't you say yourself that you didn't want to make haste to see the other side? You know, my employer is very fond of you, so coincidentally, it's in my best interest to see you alive and kicking. On another note, this woman whose body I'm currently borrowing has her shift ending soon. If you don't want any questions from her, I believe you should go home, my dear. Right. I should. And if you wish to cut your hair before anyone sees you, I suggest taking scissors with you. Look if there is any in the cabinet. A pair of scissors in the cabinet, take it, yeah. Let's go home, Seth. Let's go to the bathroom, Seth. I can't let anyone else see me like this. New task, cut hair. I lift up the scissors. My hands are shaking. The scissors are sharp. Just one careless snip and it'll all be over. Flowers will bloom from my skin and I will no longer... Someone takes my wrist. It's Aiden. Good evening, dear girl. Since when have you been doing your haircuts all by yourself? Yeah, time boy time. Aiden takes the scissors away from me in one quick movement. Allow me to help. See, Krampus will help us. Not that bitch Santa. Do you have any image of what you want your new haircut to be like? I don't know. That's alright. I'll do something about it. I know the sound all too well, but somehow, right now it's comforting. And done. I look into the mirror. A stranger is reflected in it. It's a corpse I've buried in the incinerator. It's beautiful, Aiden. Thank you. I'm glad I could be of help. I'll be taking the scissors, okay? Okay. Aiden passed my head before leaving. If you ever need to talk about your troubles, I'm always there for you, alright? Alright. The next moment, Aiden is gone. Hey, Seth. How about we visit Dr. Huxley, too? No, nobody's here. I want to play the piano today, Seth. Huxley is attaching a limb to the body with duct tape. Perfect. Good evening, Dr. Huxley. Hello, little one. Is there anything you'd like to ask? Yes, something's been troubling me for a while. Ah, a chronic illness? Deadly disease, I presume. Yeah, something like that. I've been vomiting a lot of ink since the Oracle awakened. I don't know where they came from, and it doesn't look like normal ink. If it was, your intestines would be full of ulcers by now. Or worse. Let's have a look. So, did you find anything, Dr. Huxley? To my surprise, I haven't. I believe this illness is a psychosomatic character, which means that the problem lies in your mind. I'm afraid I can't be of any help in this case. After all, I am a surgeon. If it's not something I can cut out, well, you know. I understand. Thank you, Dr. Huxley. I'm happy to help. Yeah, it's a brain ink. You know, for the brain. Okay, I can't go to bed yet. Bennett and Felix are sleeping soundly with the TV still on. Aww. They must have competed in fighting games so much that they fell asleep. Okay, let's go to sleep. The trial is coming, Seth. Let's try and catch at least a glimpse of sleep. Mad Cat jumps on my bed. Meow! I know, I'll be fine. Don't worry. Okay. I hear the sound of pages flipping. Oh, you're awake, Miss Wiltshire. Where am I? Your mind, of course. Where else could you be? But, can't you see? It's our good old Minds Library. Lying in shambles. You're too close, Frey. Frey chuckles softly, but doesn't move away. You've accepted me into your mind. How much closer could we get? I laugh a bit too bitterly. Frey? Yes? Read me something. With an old memory journal do. Anything will. Very well. Choose one. Memory of Yellow Ribbon or Memory of a Graveyard. I'll do a Yellow Ribbon. It's a memory of Umbrella Man. It's quite short, so I might as well read you another one. The day I got a yellow ribbon. It was on my 8th birthday. Umbrella Man stood in the darkest corner of the room, blending with the shadows. He stepped out of it only when everyone else left. He extended his gloved hand to me, and it was a present. A yellow ribbon. For your birthday present, I bought this ribbon. We are born colorless, he said, tying it around my collar. It's the people we meet who give us color. Wear it as a memento of our alliance, will you? Memory end. As I promised, there's another one. You've already seen a fragment of it, though. A memory of my first dress. Back in the day, I had slightly short haircut, and dressed in a way that one wouldn't call girly. When Aiden awoke after Dr. Huxley's treatment, he was Krampus no more. He took up a number of new hobbies, cooking, cleaning, drawing, sewing among that. He took particular interest in making dresses and invited me to try one on. It's wonderful, I complimented him wholeheartedly. I don't think I'm cut up for dresses, Aiden. Why so? He asked, genuinely curious. What I see before me is a fair young lady. You should let your hair grow, he added, smiling. You'll make a wonderful lady when you grow up. Memory end. Say, what kind of dreams did you have before I appeared? I dreamed of Mother. Not always. Sometimes. It's just that the dreams I remember more vividly. Huh. What were they like? In one of the dreams, we were walking together on the street at night. It was raining. Then, she fell into the ground. I dragged her away from the sidewalk. I took off my coat and covered her. I knew I had to do something, but I couldn't do a thing without her permission. So I kept asking, should I call for help? Should I call for a taxi? Should I call for an ambulance? But she kept answering with, I don't know, over and over again. We just sat there, unmoving. People passed by us. I cradled her in my arms. It felt like her body parts were missing under the coat, and I couldn't bring myself to check. That's the kind of dream it was. Not moving a muscle to do anything just because you're told not to. What a dependent way to live your life. Short-haired girls in dresses do go so hard. I know. But strangely enough, I was content with it. Like it was supposed to be that way. To think of it, I've always wanted someone to make decisions for me. How pitiful. Yet fascinating. Although I'd love to continue our conversation, I'll leave you to rest now. After all, the trial is coming. Yeah. Good night, Frey. Frey chuckles. Sleep well, Miss Wiltshire. 32. Let's fucking go! God thingy that does the stuff! True Rome is a lie! We're getting the trial today! Stranger behind the monitor, no time for slip! Use me to work? No! Data OmniCube? Me? But I don't know anything! Shut down systems! Bye! Woohoo! Let's fucking go! Lol. Eyeballs, fingernails, bowels, pliers, one of these items is not like the others! That boy! Rare Pepe! Zergrush! There's some useless garbage inside. Take a look at it. Yeah! Diana Pit! Let's fucking go. It's a drawing of me and Henry. Who's this? Seth, don't tell me you don't remember. It's my friend Henrietta. She was told me to call me Henry, though. She drew this picture of her birthday. So nice of her, isn't it? Let's fucking go. Hi, Felix. Hello, Charlotte. Hi, Bennett! Hello, Charlotte! Hi, Aiden! Hello, Charlotte! Hi, Charlotte! Hi, Huxley! Hi, Charlotte! Hello, Charlotte! Hi, Felix! Hello, Charlotte! Let's go to warp! But where do I warp to school? Aw, man. Nah, man, I'm out. Fucking go. We're getting trialed today. Stranger behind the monitor, no time for slip. There's some useless garbage inside. No. I close the drawer. I got nothing. It's fine. Everyone say hello. I forget how I get out of this. Charlotte. Goodbye, Felix. Goodbye, Aiden. Goodbye, Bennett. Goodbye, Huxley. Goodbye, Magcat. Goodbye, everybody. I'll miss you all. In the great game. I'll be okay. The trial, everyone can be fixed. The Smile Room, a proven place to make the troublemaker quiet. Enter the trial room? No. I guess we are. Dear students and teachers. So was there a grand plot reason for that, or did they just really need to break up all the sad? So the reason is that, like, Charlotte is basically kind of spiraling, you know? Dear students and teachers, welcome to the annual school trial. Please bring your mobile phones. We shall begin voting now. Henry peeks over my shoulder, waiting for me to make the decision. What should I do, Seth? I promised C not to vote for him, but I want to save him. I too promised Henry to vote for her. We're best friends after all. What should I do? So there's like the 3 endings here. Well, 3 like main endings. There's more endings in this. I think for the first one we're going to vote for Henry. I hope our decision is the right one, Seth. This way I'll fulfill my promises to both C and Henry. I give my vote to Henry. Henry looks at me in surprise. You actually voted for me? We made a promise, didn't we? Oh, right. We did. We sure did. Look, Henry's voting for you too. Henry chooses my name in the list. Attention, please. Everyone, stop voting now. Stop it! Stop it right now! He starts running around smacking phones out of their hands. We will now count the votes. Please wait for a moment. 3, 2, 1. And the one who will amount to nothing, the most useless of all, the one with 0 votes is Vincent Wordsworth. Stop the count! Not only has he never socialized, he didn't even attend class. That's a lie. So he lost all the points because he ran away from the house. Such a worthless being can never become useful to society. He's destined to amount to nothing. Therefore, his soul data is corrupted. Am I right, everyone? The audience roars with a yes. What a loser. It's all because I've abandoned him. Everyone's clapping and laughing. Loser God. Loser God. Loser God. It feels like mass psychosis. It shouldn't be like this. Henry touches my shoulder. He's smiling, just like everyone else. Serves him right. It's great we didn't get chosen, right? I don't know what to reply with. The guards start making their way to C. I see Umbrella Man among the crowd. His yellow eyes stand out among all. What a good day, isn't it? Umbrella Man, your employer, excuse me, what? The god of this world, Oh, are you talking about that gray-haired boy? Ha, ha, ha. Ha 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 ha. Oh god, my stomach hurts from laughter. I expected nothing less from you, to be honest. Unfortunately, the boy is a perfectly human being, not as special in any kind of way. Come on, take a good look at him. I call out to C. Vincent! He hears my voice and turns around. I stare at him. What stares back at me is the abyss itself. Then, for a brief moment, I finally see his face. The face of a small, scared boy. He disappears behind the doors. I feel my feet move forward on their own. Where are you going? I have to save him. Are you insane? Forget that loser. I saved him once. I'm now responsible for his life. No, you're not. You'll stay here with me. I'm sorry, Henry. I have to go. Wait. Henry grabs my sweater. I won't let you go. People don't return from the Smile Room. You'll stay here, where you belong, with me. I break free from her grip. I'll be back in a moment, alright? New task. Save Vincent. You're not a loser, God, C. I think you're wonderful. You're wonderful exactly because you're flawed. Because it makes you so very human. We're flawed. We're born to make errors. We hurt each other because we are essentially egotistic. That's why I want to know you better. C is lying on the table with eyes open. Vincent! I'm so glad you're safe. Thank God. Wait, Miss Wiltshire. Something's off. Eh? There's no data in this vessel. There's no soul inside. What are you saying, Frey? Vincent is breathing. He's right here. What I'm saying is that it's a lump of meat lying on the table. It's not a person. It can't be. No way, you're lying. I do not tell lies, Miss Wiltshire. We are too late. I feel the ink rise in my throat. Everything begins to collapse. It's not fair. It's not fair. Not fair. Why has it come to this? Such a ruthless world. Such a cruel world. Such a world shouldn't exist at all. I will consume everyone and have them sleep peacefully inside my belly. No one will ever hurt anyone. No one will ever get hurt. Because no one will feel anything. Humanity will ascend to a new level and evolve into something greater. So I rose above all cities and countries, and ate and ate and ate until my belly was full, until it hurt so much it was hard to breathe. I ate my classmates, my parents, my imaginary friends, and the Oracle itself. I ate the lands and the buildings. I ate junk food and concrete together. Everyone was gone. My body eventually collapsed from the burden of consuming everything in sight. I became a black hole that sucked everything in, destroying it all. There's no one left but me, yet I was with everyone at the same time. Have a bad time with the toilet later. Hi Ferris, how you doing? Everything if that's been. Where I became the world itself. Holding an empty shell of the false god, I cried. Liar, you liar. Vincent, you liar. You said your earthly shell would wither and you'd become a god again. Yet no matter where I look, I can't find you. I cried and cried and cried until my voice became hoarse. I'm sorry, everyone. I couldn't save anyone, or anything. I'm sorry, Anri. You protected me. You got angry in my place. Yet I thought only of myself. I'm sorry, Vincent. All this time I wanted to be saved myself. So I sought salvation in you. I wanted you to become my hero. But it doesn't matter now. That's too tragic. What do you think, my dear? Hello there. You're still alive? My dear, that's a harsh way to put it. Of course I am. The world you've consumed is like a particle in a vast universe. Then why are you here? I've come of my own accord. I clutched Vincent's body close to mine. Easy, easy. I'm not there to take him away. Instead, I brought you something. Umbrella Man brings out an item he was carrying. It's a box. What is it? What does it look like to you? A soul cube. Then a cube it shall become. It's a copy of this boy's soul. It was rather hard to get. I'm afraid the original is destroyed, though. Souls have backup copies? Well, of course. Data backup is essential. You must have thought you were able to go back in time. When in reality, your soul cube copy was loaded into a new body every time you died. I never thought it was like this. Though you cannot bring this boy back to life, with the soul cube, he won't vanish from this world completely. And no matter what, I couldn't save him in the end. He still can save his soul. If you open the cube, you'll release his soul data. He'll become a stargazer and pass the purgatory stage. Who knows? Perhaps he'll want to stay with you afterwards. Anyhow, enough with idle talk. Charlotte Wiltshire, you've consumed the energy of an entire world in an oracle and made it's a part of you. You can convert the energy inside of you to create life from zero. When it runs out, all you have to do is consume more. In short, you've become a god, a binge eater at that. That is a fact. If you don't mind, may I ask what do you plan to do now? I'm tired, Umbrella Man. I want to rest. Is that all? You now have the power to consume worlds. I never asked for it. Then do you plan to leave this domain? I will remain here. I don't want to eat anymore, Umbrella Man. Oh well. There are alternative versions of yourself who still struggle in countless parallel worlds. So are the people you care about. Will you abandon them too? No. I want to look over them. I still want to protect everyone. Umbrella Man, you know everything in this world. You exist outside of time and past, present, and future alike. Would you help me watch over my world by arrest? Right now it may seem hopeless, but perhaps there's a chance for a better ending. Is that an employment offer, Miss Wiltshire? Yes. I want to hire you. Would you accept? My loyalty comes with a price, my dear. In return, you shall lose your name. The world will forget your human existence, and your name shall become an empty sound. Your alternative incantations shall never learn about you, and your name shall be erased from all soul archives. You will go by many names, but none of them will define you. For I will eat it. Will you pay this price? Yes, I accept, Umbrella Man. So fast. You really don't value yourself at all. A contract between a name eater and a world eater. How thrilling! I suppose hiding my true nature is meaningless now. After all, it was you who invented the concept of observers and puppeteers alike. Such things are as episodes with me. Talking to your puppeteer were no more than visions of a delusional grade schooler. I laugh a little. It sounds a little hysterical. Have I said something funny, my dear? No, it's just... You've always said that your employer cared about my well-being. Now that I realize who that was all along, I couldn't help myself. So we're not real! Oh, the irony, am I right? The moment you hired me was destined to happen all along. By the way, Umbrella Man, that's how I called you since I was a child, right? Why, yes. I've grown accustomed to this distasteful nickname. Do you have a real name? I go by many names. People give them to me sometimes. For example, you can call me Charles. The man laughs mischievously. I laugh with him. Now then, I shall give you some privacy. You shall have things to do before you slumber, don't you? Just like that, Charles disappears. I look at the soul cube in my hand. It's small and gray, fragile. I smile to myself. You know, Vincent, I never noticed how fragile you were. He feared germs, the people and human life itself, so he decided he didn't belong in this world. I wonder how it felt all this time. I was so fascinated with you that it made me ignorant. Although ignorance is a trait we share. It's time to let you go. I open the soul cube. Its contents disappear. See you later, Vincent. I take his body in my arms and get up from my knees. Everyone, Magcat, Felix, Aiden, Bennett, Florence, and Huxley, and many, many more, walk behind me. As long as I exist, they won't disappear. After all, I've created them. We walk for a long time. In a field of ink and paper, meat and machinery, soap and bugs, the god of this world lies beside me. He will too wake up one day. Good night, Vincent. My eyelids will become heavy. I know it'll be a dreamless sleep. I don't want to dream anymore. I finally close my eyes. Yeah, Chuck. Hey, Chuck. Rejoice, Seth, faithful friend of mine. I become the god of my dollhouse world and will observe its people till the end of time. Charles will eat my name and watch over me in every single timeline that exists. The world will forget my existence, but you won't. And that's the only thing that's important. Gray end, eternal rest for God. Alright, so there's a gray end, a black end, and a white end. So, let's see the other endings. Alright, let's go. But yeah, love this game, by the way. Okay, so this time we're voting for C. It's decided. I choose C's name from the list. Andrew looks at me in shock and disbelief. Why, Charlie? Why did you choose him? Didn't we make a promise? I'm sorry, but he doesn't have anyone to vote for him. How could you? You traitor. I trusted you. Attention, please. Everyone, finish voting now! Right! Do it right now! We will now count the votes. Please wait for a moment. 2. 1. And the one who will amount to nothing, the most useless of all with 0 votes is... Charlotte Wiltshire. The audience explodes. Serves her right. Why am I not surprised? I look at Anri. Serves you right, you traitor. Why do you even look so surprised? You gave your voice to your crush, and you're devastated I didn't give my voice to you? Look, even that loser didn't vote for you. How's that feel? But why, Anri? Why, she asks. Even though I've done so much for you, you never appreciated me. No one wants to be friends with a lunatic like you. You know, I honestly tried to be your friend, but I give up. Anri, I don't understand. It's me who doesn't understand you no matter how hard I try. You know, I'm tired of playing along. When will you get tired of lying? I never lied to you. I just wanted to... Do you really think puppeteers and aliens and all that bullshit exists? You honestly believed your classmate was a god? You really are a perfect match for each other. Bad cats, oracles, Pythias, observers, omnicubes, and whatever. Every day kept making up a new lie. I'm tired. So tired of keeping up with it. Everyone in the class tried teaching you a lesson. But no matter what we do, you never get a clue. What lesson? I'm afraid I don't understand. I don't understand. My bag got thrown away. Books scattered on the ground. Dead bodies in the garden. The fake letter. Everything. Everything. Every single little thing. It all started to fall into place. It seems she's so happy she can't believe her luck. Now, chatting with friends can wait. If you'd be so kind, please proceed to the smile room. We're all waiting your glorious transformation. Let's go, Seth. Everyone's waiting. I look at Anri for the last time. Go die. Anri doesn't care anymore. Anri, you're crying. Don't look at me. Go die already. I'm sorry I couldn't be a good friend. It's all my fault that came to this. As I proceed to the smile room, everyone in the hall is laughing. Just die, Wiltshire. You weirdo. About time you got your brains fixed. I pass by C. He looks lost, devastated, so very small and human. His words are barely audible in this noise. I'm sorry. I give him my widest smile. I'm so glad, C. I'm glad I'll be the one to save you. Where'd they get this footage of the inside? Oh my god. You look at me in shock. You shush. The guards push me further. The next moment he disappears in the raging crowd. It must be the last time we see each other, I think to myself. You know, C? When I first met, I saw myself in you. It's sad I won't be here to hear more of your stories. I was really fond of them. I wonder if we'll meet again somewhere. Medical workers strap me to the chair. It becomes harder to keep my consciousness with every second. I cough. It's the ink all over again. The bilious melancholy that consumed me all this time. I'm scared. I don't want to die. I don't want my body to become an empty shell. I feel someone hold my hand. It's Frey. Well, looks like that's the end. Now you're going to become a corpse too, Miss Wiltshire. Ugh. Frey, I've been a walking corpse for a long time. It was you who kept me alive. I cannot leave your side, and I never will. I'll be with you to the very end, until we completely decay. We're both miserable, aren't we? Frey laughs, bitterly. Come here, I won't let them have their way with your body and mind. I reach out and embrace the dead god. The not the fucking Final Fantasy Stranger in Paradise song. The former oracle melts into my arms, becoming a mass of organs of broken machinery, meaningless, useless parts. Garbage of the mind. I'm no longer breathing. The dead god leans in, kissing me goodbye. Good night, my princess. Now we can finally rest. As I sunk deeper into oblivion, a fragment of my memory came into mind. The Ink Princess wasn't kept in paper prison for long. The Paper Princess befriended the Ink Princess, and they become dearest of friends. Thus, the Ink Princess became the happiest person in the world. That is my ending for the story. Isn't it too cliché? How about the Paper Princess dying from intoxication after touching the Ink Princess? Or the Paper Princess using Ink Princess for ink production until it drains her completely? That's even more cliché! Huh, then what do you suggest? A sugar-coated fantasy? Not even every story has to have a cruel ending. I want Ink Princess to be happy. Even if she's the plague herself, a parasite, even so. Even if she doesn't deserve it, even so. It's not her fault that she was born this way. That's just how she is. Somewhere far away, the doors of the smile room is opened. Somewhere far away, a lump of meat lay there, devoid of soul. Somewhere far away, a false god wept over a mere disposable vessel. That's right. In the embrace of a dead god, I'll eternally rest among stars. Rejoice, Seth. This is my happy ending. Yeah, not every story has a cruel ending, so this black end, everlasting oblivion. Alright, let's see the white end. Okay, so this time we're withdrawing. It's decided. I'll withdraw from voting. Henry looks at me. So you really didn't choose anyone in the end. It's not true, Henry. I chose everyone. I don't want someone to suffer because of my choice. Sometimes not making a decision is the best decision, huh? What a dumb choice, really. Nothing less to expect from the school's infamous oddball. Henry, are you... Wait! Attention, please. Everyone finish... Stop the count! We'll now count the votes. Please wait a moment. And the one with 0 votes, the garbage of society this year is... Oh, in fact, we have 2 people this year. Vincent Wordsworth and Charlotte Wiltshire. Rejoice, you both. The guards will escort you to the smile room. I see you voting. I'll actually kill you. You're going to the smile room too. Everyone around is clapping and yelling. It feels like mass psychosis. Good riddance. Finally. You deserve each other. And look at Henry. Serves you right. Honestly, just go die already. For the sake of everyone. Henry? What? Please don't cry. Henry turns away from me, angrily rubbing her eyes with long sleeves. I'll be okay. So take care of yourself, okay? I can still hear her sobs as I'm being led to the room. The operation will take no longer than a few minutes. No smile room. Thank you for the lurk, Luma. Stay still. C finally looks at me from his operation table. I see horror in his eyes. He's shaking. Charlotte. Yeah? There's something I want to tell you. I'm sorry. I'm not who you think I am. I lied to you all this time. About puppeteers and observers. About other worlds. It's just like everyone said. I'm a false god. A loser, a weakling, a coward. I don't know anything about this world, nor what lies beyond it. My name is not C, it's Vincent. I know who you are, Vincent. You're no loser god. I think you're wonderful. I want to reach out to him, but there's no strength in my body. My eyelids become incredibly heavy. I'm scared. The mind's library is destroyed. Frey is here. Frey? I want to put an end to all trials. I want to save C from this world. I want to save Henry from herself. I knew you'd say that. You still want to become a tragic hero for everyone's sake, right? A boy who put himself above all living beings. The girl who loathed herself so much she raised her self-confidence at your cost. All your imaginary friends. Your father who abandoned you long ago. Your mother who never comes to visit. You loved them all, didn't you? Even though I was always there for you, you chose all of them over me in the end. You said it yourself, Frey. You are a product of my own mind born from the remnants of the Oracle. You're a manifestation of all my destructive impulses. Essentially, you are me. I couldn't love myself, Frey. I couldn't love us. So pitiful, aren't we? Now then, come here. Let us repaint the world in your colors. Consume me whole. I take a step forward. When I wake up, it's quiet. Vincent is lying on the operating table. It's quiet in the hall. Why is it so quiet? Why is it so quiet? Why is it so quiet? My words echo through the room with an orchestra of voices. The one saying them isn't just me. It's the whole school. The one who stands out among the crowd is a man dressed in pitch black clothes. He's laughing. Well, well, what do we have here? Say, what wish did you make under a shooting star? An ear-deafening orchestra of voices follows. I wished for all the painful things to end. I wished all for the painful things to end. I wished for all the painful things to end. I wish for everyone's happiness. It's just that... I see. What a foolish wish. However, it did come true nevertheless. As long as human ego exists, people will always hurt each other. The only way to bring it to the end is to achieve ultimate control over each and every person. And voila! There you have it. You selfishly ate each and every ego in the world. Now you're the only one left. Congratulations, my dear. You've become the oracle of this world. No way. Everyone is gone? Vincent, Henry too? Yes, my bodies are now vessels for you. Not only did you consume their soul data, but also the spare copies of it. Unfortunately, now they're gone from this world. Say, Umbrella Man, can I ask you one last favor? Yeah, what is it? Can you kill me? All I do is keep hurting others. If I disappear, the world will surely be a happier place. Someone like you who disregards life itself wouldn't hesitate to do it. So please, somehow. Alright. I close my eyes. It's for the best this way. No one will get hurt because of me anymore. Instead of sharp pain, I suddenly feel warm. Why? You've done well, my dear child. All this time you didn't want to be alone, did you? Listen well. I will grant your wish. Usually it comes with a price, but my employer will have already paid my full by now, which is ending gray. We will travel across the skies, and you will learn to control your power. Once you do, it is possible that you can rebuild your world from scratch. Let's go stargazing, shall we? Umbrella Man reaches out his hand to me. He looks just like my father from old wedding photo. Is it really okay? For someone like me? Didn't I say it before? It's not about deserving. It is what was destined to happen. Umbrella Man covers me with his coat. So how about it? I take Umbrella Man's hand. We leave on a journey. I will travel across the sea and skies, wander among roots and ruins of civilization, watch lives bloom and wither, then be reborn again. Perhaps then I'll learn how to be kind. Perhaps then I'll learn how to be honest. Perhaps then I'll learn how not to hurt others. I want to become a better person, Seth. Thank you for everything you've done for me. You've been a great friend. Thank you for seeing my story through to the end. Let's meet again one day. Wait a Stargazer's Journey. So it appears we've reached the end of the story. No matter what, Charlotte Wiltshire was doomed from the start. You see, my friend, you've committed a sin. Of worshipping false gods, that is. Say, are you satisfied with such an ending? Or do you want to see the child's story end another way? You know, I have the power to grant your wish. You may call me mercantile, but by this time you should have learned that nothing in this world comes without a price. And the price would be your name. Say, will you give up your identity for a mere possibility? Will you give up on your existence? When I eat your name, you'll no longer be the wise, kind-hearted Seth, because the child won't remember you. She always perceived you as her friend, when in fact you're just malware that infected our world. Hey, I am malware! I did my best to introduce you as something trivial, when in fact you're not meant to be there. You see, there are no puppeteers in this world. Every single word you've uttered is given to you by the child. You're just her imaginary friend. You! However, If you accept my help, she will no longer be aware of your existence and no longer talk to you. For that price, you'll be able to save her. So what do you think? Yeah. Well, isn't that wonderful? Come, stand under my umbrella. Figuratively, of course. Goodbye, Seth the Goody Two Shoes. Hello, Anonymous. I'll see you soon. Yep, so that's just the lead into episode 3. Um so episode 3 is like very intense. Like me and Matcha played it on stream, we both were sobbing at the end of it. So it's an intense one. I mean, this game is also pretty intense because it deals a lot in like suicide and like that kind of thing and death and all that stuff and our purpose in the world. But next one is like it gets worse. um so yeah, that's it for Charlotte Hello Charlotte episode 2. Episode 3 is like a really wacky one. I think it's the longest out of the 3 games, but I love this series so much, and it's been a real treat to go back and play them again. Um but yeah, I don't know when I'll be playing the 3rd one. It'll be definitely sometime this month though, before Dragon Age comes out. Yeah, so I'll be carving out some time to do episode 3. But because like I've honestly done all the other games. I mean, aside from Alismere, I'm doing Alismere tomorrow. Hopefully. So hopefully I'll do all of Alismere tomorrow. Yeah, 12 days away, right? It's less than 2 weeks until Dragon Age, the game that I've been waiting for 10 years, comes out. Like, damn. Uh, but yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the ride with Hello Charlotte. It does like a lot of like when you initially play it, sometimes there's some concept that you don't really grasp initially, but then it starts falling into place next to you, and I really like it. Um, Also, these games are dirt cheap on Steam. Like, they're extremely cheap. Like, episode 1 is free on Steam. It's the demo for episode 2. So if you're ever wondering like, hey, where do I get episode 1 on Steam? It's the demo. You have to download the demo for episode 1. For episode 2, I mean. Enjoy whichever ride I'm on with you on. Oh my god. Oh, beans. Oh man. So yeah, really, really love Hello Charlotte though. So if you want to like play more, because there's some choices I made that I didn't showcase all the results of certain choices. So yeah, if you're interested in playing them yourself, like I highly, highly recommend them, and even buying them. Like even if you're like, oh man, I don't want to play this, but I wonder if there's some way to support the original creator. You can just buy them on Steam. They're cheap. Buy the games, please. Um, but anyway, so tomorrow at some point I should be playing some Alismere. It's a short game. It's a 4-hour game. It's just a single game, so I'm probably just gonna be taking care of that, and then it'll be all good and thumbs up and stuff. Uh, so sometime tomorrow should be that, and then on Monday I'm back with Val. We are going to be playing the finale of Dragon Age Inquisition Trespasser. So we're finishing up the Trespasser DLC that night, and it should be fun. And because that's like the last thing we wanted to do before the Veil Guard comes out. That's cool. Let's see who we're gonna raid tonight. Let's look. There's a lot of people online. Then you'll be Dragon Age. Exactly, like it's kind of sad because usually I like doing big Halloween streams of like playing spooky game or like usually just play Monster Prom on Halloween, but it's just like I'm not doing any Halloween stream this year because Dragon Age is gonna be out. I might do a stream the night before, I mean. Oh, it's okay. Welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic one. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. So I think today is a uh, hmm. I think this is Soren caster day because Soren is currently playing Dead Rising 2. That's a fun series. That's a thing. Need an extra body for anything spooky, hit me up. Definitely, I definitely will. Yeah. If you're up for reading for Hello Charlotte too. I'd be up for that. I just don't know what I'm streaming it. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna be rating Soren, who's playing Dead Rising 2. And I will see you tomorrow for Alice May. Let me add it. Oh yeah, sure. I don't think there's any like additional like content warnings to tell you about. I think that's like it's rougher in the next one, but it's like about the same content wise. Ultra, I dare you to put the Twitter. Ultra, I dare you to put the Twitter like exclamation point Twitter. No. Put exclamation point Twitter. It'll be fine. It'll be funny. It'll be really funny. I promise you, it'll be really funny. Yeah, fuck Twitter, guys. Am I right? Join me on Blue Sky. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow at some point for Alice Mare, and if not tomorrow, if it's like somehow I don't do it tomorrow, I'll definitely see you on Monday. Anyway, bye everybody. Have a good rest of your evening.